What's going on, football fans? Welcome back to the Stoop in Brooklyn. We are under the Stoop, and we are getting ready for Friday night Premier League happy hour. I'm joined, of course, by my man, Mr. Mark. What's going on, Mark?
Hey, what's going on, Lolo?
My favorite Wolves fan.
Hey,
Did you know that, Mark?
I'm the only Wolves fan in Brooklyn.
Hey,
we all know that.
We're still waiting for somebody to prove us wrong about
hey, man,
Mark.
If you're out there, give me a howl. I'll
give
respond.
you a howl? Do they say that?
I have no fucking idea. They say hi ho, Wolverhampton. Bremer's Ghost. Thanks.
We gotta say what's up to Bremer's Ghost. He was here early.
Yeah, man.
And evening, gents. Let's get this party started. Yeah, man. Let's get this party started.
Earlier than me. Am I gonna have to take that away from you?
Yes. Somebody gave me a board. 12 brown bottles cooling in the fridge. What's up, Sol? Good to see you. Sol is watching from
West
Sydney, West Sydney, Australia. It is morning.
Bottles cooling.
Whoa, sorry. He's watching from Sydney, Australia, having his cornflakes right now, or bacon and eggs or something. I don't know what they have in Sydney. Marmite? Is that Vegemite?
Vegemite, Marmite. I have no idea.
I don't know about any of that, man. So it's another Friday night happy hour. We had crazy Premier League, Champions League, Europa League action all week long. There we go. And we also have some crazy matches to look forward to. One that is mere hours away, right? I mean, in all reality, it's like, 12 hours away or something?
Yeah.
We have Leeds United versus Chelsea FC. It's going to be a cracker, man.
I don't want to new fans that early for it not to be a cracker.
Oh my God, for real. It's 7:30 in the morning for us over here. For Saul in Australia, that's like, I don't know, Monday. I don't know how time works. But then we've also got the North London Derby, man. The North London Derby on Sunday, and we can't forget how much that means to us no matter where we are in the table. And so I have two things that are very important to me over my shoulders. One is Arsenal, because I am, believe it or not, Leeds fans, I am a Gunner. And two, Tottenham sucks, believe it or not. Whatever you think and however good they may be, listen to the song. I wrote the lyrics and I stand by them. Don't care if they're top of the league, Spurs suck. Okay, so re-listen to it. I'll put subtitles on it if you need. And I hope that Mr. McCarthy is watching, one of our biggest fans, one of our biggest patrons. The whole McCarthy Falcone clan over there, they support us a lot. But the problem with him is he's a Spurs fan. So I just need to remind him, thank you for your support, but you suck.
Hey, Saul, thanks a lot, man. We really appreciate that.
1.75 Legends beers on me. Sorry, the exchange rate is against us this week. Man. So here's the question. So who gets the 75% and who gets the full beer? So let us know that. But yes. So Tim McCarthy, love you, man. Thank you for supporting us so much. Love the whole family. Changed teams. The only thing good about him liking Spurs is that he absolutely hates Mourinho. Oh shit, hold on. Somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the bouncer right now.
Should we let him in?
Let's let him into the pub.
Come on,
let him
come on in.
Hey,
Shit, he let me in.
And it's another Gunner. All right, bring it. What's going on, Mark?
How's it going, guys?
So I was just saying, my buddy Tim, it's crazy. He's a Spurs fan, but absolutely hates Mourinho. So he's like, when Spurs win, he's happy, but he's also like, fucking Mourinho.
That motherfucker still has a job.
He's like, I just want him gone, and I want Bale gone. I want everybody.
You want Bale gone?
I wouldn't want Bale gone because he's on fire, dude.
I don't know. He's gonna have to get
seriously,
on the show.
Fucking
seriously.
good.
This whole business that Brinson said about how he wasn't fit, I don't buy it. I don't understand it because he's on fire.
Fit in the head. He's not fit in the head.
No, I don't know, man. The last 4 or 5 games, that dude's been on fire.
Got 5 goals in 6 games.
Yes.
And assists.
But listen,
I mean, I'm not even counting that.
Listen, if you think he's so full of quality, you don't go to Real Madrid and sit the bench
Yeah, because
when you're that, unless
twice.
It's an attitude thing. To me, it has to be an attitude thing.
You saw his goal for his first Champions League win, right?
Yes. Wait,
and
I think I know the one you're talking about.
And the second one with the overhead bicycle kick?
Yeah, the overhead bicycle. That's what I'm saying. He's quality. So if he sits on the bench, it's got to be an attitude thing.
Maybe, but
it's got to be him personally.
I've got that little bias as a Welshman too.
Because he's great for Wales. I love watching him for Wales.
Dude,
actually,
he is fucking magic for Wales.
What's going on, Gavin? You're fucking magic, man. Hey guys from the UK, staying up till midnight to watch. Love the show, Mott. Just to let Mark know,
you, Gavin.
Just to let this Mark know, that doesn't mean man of the match.
No, it means march on together.
Yes, but sometimes you tweet Mott was Gareth Bale.
No.
I saw it on one of your tweets. Want me to pull it up? Want me to pull it up? You didn't say Gareth Bale, but you said Mott. Oh, and see, you got a yellow card.
I didn't see no yellow card.
It's up in the corner.
He's no Paddy Bamford. Oh, okay.
He's no Paddy Bamford. No, he's not. Because the few chances he gets, he makes.
Yeah.
Patrick Bamford needs like 14 chances. Don't leave me now, Leeds fans. I still think you're a great club. It's just Patrick Bamford needs a bunch of chances.
But he does score.
Take them.
He does.
Nobody else is going to take them.
Yeah. Don't put the effort into training, then no matter how big name, they don't deserve a place in the team. And that's exactly what happened in Real Madrid. That's why I think when he comes here and Mourinho is told to play him, he's the golden boy. It's got to be an attitude thing.
I think he spent too long on the bench at Real Madrid where
Hey, Saul, take it easy, man. Take it easy. A boring of Gunners? No.
Oh.
I think it's a Pride of Gunners, I believe. Or no,
it's just called pure quality.
A Murder of Gunners. Yeah. It's a Murder of Crows, right?
It is a Murder of Crows. I don't know anything about a Murder of Gunners.
Do you
Unless
know?
you're talking the last top.
I don't know, man. The way we play from the back could possibly be described as that.
I like that somebody, I think Matt in the Cantac in the group was like, we are our biggest threat for the other team's offense.
Yes, we are literally there to gift a goal.
That's hilarious.
Because after Thursday, and I was watching you guys while I was watching the match.
Yeah.
And I was trying not to type in the chat to say, you motherfuckers.
What's going on, Foden? Morden, guys. Rocking the Motley Crue look. And Mark is Woody Allen. Yep.
Which one?
Wow.
Which one?
Which Woody Allen? Yeah, probably like an Alfie Singer or something.
Which Mark?
You know.
So look, we may have a Spurs fan calling in soon. So
sorry, I'm out.
It's out. No, you're just gonna have to give them as much crap as I can.
Shit. All right.
So listen, to even things out, and because this is just pub chatter, who's your money on for Leeds Chelsea? Forget about our clubs. Who's your money on for Leeds Chelsea?
Chelsea. The way Leeds have been playing recently.
I would say the way Chelsea has been playing recently.
No, but I'm saying the way Leeds have been, where they play pretty well, but just don't put it in the back of the net.
Yeah, they give up chances.
It's like Brighton.
Oh my God, Brighton as well. They just cannot. They have like 25 chances. Yeah, they were looking like Leeds.
Yeah,
but at least Leeds has been that way the whole season, though.
Yeah,
but at the start they were putting them in the back of the net.
Yeah, I'm going to say this about Leeds. They're finally healthy.
15, 16 games.
3-2 Bamford, Raff, and Cooper score.
Okay.
Look, nobody's scoring against Chelsea. We were talking to Najee about this, you know. Who's a Chelsea fan, but he's also like a stats guy, crazy stats guy. So he was saying like it's been like 9 matches since they've given up a goal. Is that right?
Yeah, something like that.
They gave a goal up like the other day. They gave a goal up this week, which is I think they gave up 2 goals in the last like 8 matches.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
They're starting to turn into a pretty tight unit.
Yeah. Well, see, ask me the question. Who's my money on?
Well, Nick, who's your money on?
It depends on what the odds are, because right now I think I would rather put money on Leeds because the odds would be crazy.
Yeah.
And like it would be no fun to bet on Chelsea. Like I'd have more fun if I bet on Chelsea and they lost. I'd be like, oh man, I lost money. It's crazy. Anybody I bet on fucking loses.
Right.
But I'm just saying, I think that there's better money to be had betting on Chelsea. Leeds.
So Mr. Tom says
Leeds, because if they win, if we're talking $10,
yeah.
$10 and I get $10 if Chelsea wins, or $10 on Leeds and I get 50.
So Mr. Tom puts out, it's not often a promoted team loses 4 out of 5 and 11th. But did you not see last season with Sheffield?
United. Sheffield not doing it this season.
Oh, Wilder just got sent.
Wilder walked away, man.
Oh, he walked away.
What?
I think he walked. I think he walked.
He did.
I did after his comments. You heard his comments earlier?
I watched the conference.
No, not the press conference. Oh, the press conference like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I don't think he walked.
No. I mean, it would have been something you would definitely get the boot for. Those comments.
Oh, yeah.
He said, we'll have to look up exactly what he said. Maybe one of y'all could do that.
I'm looking that up right now.
Mr. Tom will do it.
Just bothered to leave Sheffield United.
No. His comments the other day, though, where he said, I can't wait for the season to be over to sell and buy a bunch of players.
Yeah, but that was in
response
to the January transfer where he was given nothing.
But it sounded like
I think
I can't wait to sell some of these guys.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a dig at the owner for not putting the cash in for the January transfer.
Exactly, Saul. That's what I'm talking about. Wait. Oh no, I was thinking the reverse. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. But I never
on Ryan Brewster and McBurney. And that was pretty much it.
He's been a little nicked up this season.
Yeah.
No, I think last year Sheffield United they had a really tight defense. I mean, they didn't score a ton of goals. They just kept it tight. I had their defenders on my fantasy all season.
But look at the injury record they've had this season.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's about losing Dean Henderson.
Dean Henderson was
their goalie last season, and they won a lot of 1-0 games.
Yeah,
they're still not scoring this season. They're still not scoring, but they don't have someone in the net. I think that's the reason why.
No, I actually agree with that. I don't think that Ramsdale is anywhere near as good as Henderson.
No,
and
definitely not.
He's made some silly mistakes this season too. And I think Henderson was just so fucking solid. It's like Emi Martinez at Villa now.
That situation is happening at Manchester United right now because David De Gea stepped away.
Yeah.
His girlfriend had a baby, so he's away for that.
And Henderson has put like a great shift in.
He had a clean sheet against Man City, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Clean sheet against Man City.
Was that 2-0?
And he made some good saves too.
He's brilliant saves. So it's only a matter of time before De Gea has to step down because he's just
listen, for our NFL crossover fans, the fans that also know NFL, it could totally be a Teddy Bridgewater situation, as we had a couple years ago with the New Orleans Saints, where Drew Brees goes down, Bridgewater is in, and we have like 5 games, and we're like, just don't lose all of them. That's all you have to do. Just don't lose all of them, and we'll be okay.
Surprised you by winning them all.
Yeah.
And it wasn't pretty, but he just didn't lose the game.
But that was like Villa.
And then we sold him for $100 million, $120 or something $million. This guy whose career was going down as a backup. And that's exactly what happened with Emi Martinez and Bert Leno. last season when Leno got hurt.
They made the wrong fucking choice.
And I've been saying it. Check my Twitter. Check everything. I've been saying it. Roll the tape.
You say this every single week.
I'm telling you, I don't care
you
when
sing
people
the praises of Emi Martinez every single week, and I just look at it as just like you had him for 10 years.
Yeah, but there's a problem,
and there was only one season he played because of injury. He plays and he goes right back to the bench.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I didn't make those decisions. I'm trying to make this decision.
I've said this to Lolo a bunch of times that I thought Martinez was a banging keeper before he even got his chance.
Because he played in the Europa and the Champions League.
I've been telling you this since before he even got his shot last season.
Yeah. Yeah, because we've seen him. We've seen him for years.
Because I also rate Matt Macy a lot.
Matt Macy, yeah. Is he still with us?
No.
No, I didn't think so. No, we've got the Runnerson.
There's two keepers who I rated very highly.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think that they fucked up big time, and they had that 20 million offer from Villa. And
here you go. This is the same exact situation happening at Manchester United right now. Is like we said, David De Gea is out for just a couple weeks. But then Dean Henderson puts in a performance like that against the team that's taken over, scoring at will.
Right. So my question on that is that does De Gea have to quarantine when he comes back?
That's what I don't know. That's what I'm wondering.
I think he does.
I don't know. I
would think that he would have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So whatever he misses over there to be with his family,
I would
think quarantine.
I would think. And so this is going to be, but when he comes back, it is his spot. So that was the thing with Leno. That's the thing with Leno that we couldn't argue was it's his spot.
But the way Martinez played those last 8 weeks,
dude, we won the FA Cup.
He was the only reason we won that FA Cup.
No kidding.
He shot Chelsea down.
Yeah, I was upset about that. And then so every time Leno makes a mistake, I just
every time I watch Villa, I watch Martinez play, and I'm like, why the fuck did we let you go?
Oh my God. So this is what's going to happen is David De Gea is going to come back. Dean Henderson is going to be put on the bench. The season's going to end.
Yep.
And someone's going to come after him.
Yeah.
And they better just hope it's not like us where he stays in the league. They better hope he goes off to.
He goes abroad. Yeah.
Right.
Somewhere else. Because he's quality. He showed it last year with a terrible team. And now he's showing it this year with a terrible club.
Yeah, but his
see what he did there?
See what I did there? Legend has it that Lionel Messi watches tapes of Patrick Bamford goals to improve his games. Yeah, he goes, don't ever do that.
To show where not to go.
Don't ever do that.
It's actually more like, Bamford financial goals, emotional goals, summer goals,
Messi
what I'm going to do on my summer vacation.
Bamford went right and missed, so I'm going to go left.
Oh my God.
It's amazing. As much shit as we give Paddy Bamford, he's like fourth in the league.
He's had a good fucking season.
Can you imagine if he was money and how many goals he would have this season?
Yeah, but the problem with him is he should have 30 goals already.
A lot more goals.
The amount of chances.
I don't know about 30, but
no, he should have
I'd give him
he has right now.
23, 24.
This is not a question for us
this season easily.
Mr. Tom, give us the number of goals that
Paddy Bamford should have. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Oh, just so you guys know, I got a great photo from the McCarthys. Friday movie night. They're watching us. They got us on the big screen. They got the kids there.
Finally. Yeah. Things are moving up in the world for us. We were on the news, and now we're on the big screen.
Yeah. Yeah, these comments are great. Sorry, those aren't comments. Those are texts that are popping up.
No doubt.
You guys aren't getting these comments that I'm getting. But what were we talking about?
Paddy Bamford. How many goals he should have?
And I'm totally lost now. That last one threw me off. Yeah.
Between missitters and VAR, Bamford should be well over 30 goals.
Told you.
I don't know about 30.
I'd say
that's
20
a lot
goals
of freaking goals. I would say
20
I'd give
goals
him
easily.
10 more goals than what he has right now. So, it's like that would be like what, 24, 25?
13, 14?
Yeah. Now
he should be on the low 20s easily.
Easy. He should be leading the league.
Yeah.
He should be.
Yep.
With the amount of chances he's had,
given this year, because the way that the goals have been spread around.
Yeah. No, but the chances that he's had, he's just screwed wide or smashed over the top.
Yeah.
No, can you imagine if Leeds United had just like an out and out, like a goal leader, like a
Giroud?
Oh man, no, he misses his fair chances.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucking missing Giroud.
I miss Giroud all the time. Now, but you can't go back in time because then we don't get Aubameyang.
Yeah, but right now I take Giroud over Aubameyang.
I don't know about that.
No, I do.
We don't see enough of Giroud to actually make that statement. Last season, the last half of season last year to the half season this year, definitely you would want Giroud. Right now, I'm eating my words on how poorly I spoke of Aubameyang because right now, dude's showing.
He's warming up.
He's shown up.
You know what? No. Because
yes, Gavin Bishop, he was robbed twice, but that doesn't excuse the other 18 goals he should have made.
But Aubameyang has only turned up against the lower opposition.
He's turning up more and more. Yeah. But wait. Let's go back to this whole Giroud thing, okay? Let's remember Giroud isn't a 90-minute every week player.
No. He's a super sub.
Yes, I would love to have him. Right now, we don't really have anybody that can change the game that way.
We need a target man for the end of the game.
Because as much as I do love Lacazette, actually. I don't like him in the striker role, and he's not that. I like him more as a number 9.
Oh, or false
10.
9.
Yeah, false 9 or a number 10. Because his hold-up play is fantastic. He loves bodying people, and he's got that low center of gravity.
Fucking hard.
He works his ass off. So I like him in that role. I don't like him with the pressure of needing to score. Because when you see him, he looks thirsty.
Yeah.
He's over there frantically trying to pull a shot off. And it's like, but when they pull that pressure off, when he was playing in the Europa League and the FA Cup with the young boys, with the younger the guys, he was like feeding them. He would get the ball, 5 defenders come past him, and he's like, no, go. Emile Smith-Rowe. So everyone's like, Emile Smith-Rowe is doing incredible. He's getting some incredible leadership.
Was a big part of that.
Mm-hmm. He's getting some incredible leadership from Lacazette. So.
No. I absolutely think that Lacazette should be playing in the 10 or false 9 role.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the last 20 minutes, we need that big target man because Aubameyang's aerial play is non-existent.
It's non-existent. Our entire team, our defense is our only aerial threat.
Yeah, but the thing is, you watch him like you play a long ball, and he's there going, and then he ducks out.
No, he ducks out. He always wants to get it on his foot.
Commitment.
He always wants to get it on his foot, like he's not willing to take one to the chest.
No, he's not willing to get fucking smacked.
Breaking news: Newcastle are shit. I don't think
not today.
No, but they fucking pulled it back in the 93rd minute.
95th.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, and that goal was amazing.
Hey guys, that
really was amazing.
Leeds fans, Arsenal fans, that's good for us. I mean, it slows Aston Villa had a game in hand on us.
Yep.
So now they're only 3 points ahead of it. This is such a stupid season for Arsenal.
And I'm wondering whether Kane's actually going to play because he had a big old fucking ice bag on his knee yesterday.
Yeah, they kicked him at the end of the game. We paid
our
those
word
guys.
is that Kane is going to play.
I don't know whether he's going to play the entire game though.
No, he might not need to.
Hey, easy.
Ooh.
Easy.
Let's see what they say. Is Harry Kane going to Magic 8 Ball? Is Harry Kane going to play?
Where are we asking?
Why not?
All right, guys, it's time for the Magic 8 Ball. if you have a question for the Magic 8 Ball, here goes. Before we ask this, we did get permission, but I just wanted to show you guys the McCarthy Falcone household, just in case you thought I was lying. Friday movie night has turned into Friday Premier League happy hour. What's going on, Miss Linda? What's going on, guys?
So the word out of Spurs is that Harry didn't believe it was anything big. Sunday is a match everybody wants to play, and little things will not stop him. I don't have a feeling it's anything serious.
See,
it is probable to
but to me,
if
I was a Spurs fan, I'd be so proud of that statement right there, because that shows that he understands that it's not a Premier League match, it's a North London derby.
Right.
It doesn't matter what it could be a friendly.
And the sad thing is he's one of the few that actually do understand this.
You know why? Because he's an Arsenal fan, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he was released by Arsenal as a kid.
He grew up an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, he was released by the academy.
How heartbreaking would that be? Yeah. You're a huge Arsenal fan. You grow up, you join the academy, and they're like, "Yeah, buddy, you're not good enough." And then you go to their rival and rip it up and smack it.
Yeah.
And then all Arsenal fans hate you.
With a burning passion.
I'm sure there are some diehard Arsenal fans that are just like, "Oh, I wish we still had him."
Nope.
I wish
it's
we
all
would
right, Mr. Tom. Calm down. Don't worry. Mr. Tom apologizes for swearing in front of the kids. But for you, it's midnight. It's only 7:00 over here. They're having dinner, pizza or whatever.
I'm sure they've heard
what were we
worse.
asking the Magic 8 Ball? Is Harry Kane going to play?
Is Harry Kane going to play? And I say yes. Harry Kane's going to play.
It's not about you, Mark.
Oh, it's never about me. Don't people watch the show?
Can you guys?
No.
Not so good.
Outlook, not so good. That's some great camera work. Not so good. I'm not going to buy it.
Oh,
look
my
at this
God.
guy.
What did you do, Magic 8 Ball?
I have to go now.
The Magic 8 Ball called in this dirty Spurs.
What's up, lads?
Oh, it's this fucking guy.
I see you. What's going on, Chris? I see we caught you after work now.
You did. Yeah, the lights are out.
Yeah,
nice.
The lights are out. You got a beer?
It's flowing.
All right. Did the bouncer check his ID?
I'll vouch for him.
Well, you know what?
I've known him long enough. Yeah, he's fine.
Cheers, man. Welcome to the show, Chris.
Cheers.
Just for people who don't know, Chris is over in Brooklyn. I didn't know Fidel Castro was a Spurs fan. Probably.
I didn't know Fidel Castro was still alive.
Hey, and just so you know, Mr. Tom, Tim says, no worries. The kids hear so much worse from their mother. She's Italian. Swears worse than a sailor. Nice. What's going on? Chris, we were just talking about if Harry Kane was going to start. Or
he's starting. I mean, there was a massive ice pack. He came out in the 84th. He honestly should have been taken off in the 70th when he scored his second goal. But, Jose kept him in there until he had a nice little knock. Triple team. He got kicked a couple times in the ankles and then another time in the knee, and that was time to pull him out and put in Vinicius for the last 7-8 minutes. But he's starting no matter what. Whether he goes the full 90 is to be seen. But like I said on the show earlier in the week, Luis is probably going to take him out in the box and get an early red card. So
but he'll take him out proper. He'll take him out proper.
Probably for
careful. The last time he took
hold on,
guys.
Hold on. There's a dust up at the door. The bouncer is trying to keep this guy from coming in because he's not an Arsenal or a Spurs fan.
Right?
He's let him in. Let him in.
Oh, it's that.
What's going on, James?
What's going on, James?
The bouncer was trying to keep you out.
I was trying to show up a little early and crash this party, man. All your
it's been a good one so far.
Oh God!
What's going on? So, if you do have kids at home, now is probably the time to tell them to piss off.
Give them the noise canceling headphones.
Yes.
James has got a few things to say.
What's going on, James? What are your thoughts on if Harry Kane will start in the North London derby?
I don't care if he starts or not, man. But that has nothing to do with Leeds, man. I don't give a fuck about the North London derby.
Earmuffs, kids.
I know. That's it.
Yeah, look at
All
what
right.
Saul said, James. The service crew arrives.
Yes. Yes.
What's going on?
LUFC forever. What?
So what's going on, man? You've got an early match tomorrow, 6:30 a.m. for you.
Yeah, I know.
How are you feeling about that?
not well. I mean, I hate waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning and then get ready for Chelscombe.
Oh.
Sucks, man.
Oh, come on, that's been circled on your calendar for a while.
It has. Well, I mean, look, a lot of people in the UK travel to watch watch matches at Ellen Road, and they leave at they catch like the early train.
Yeah.
To get to Ellen Road, and it's a mess.
Hey, so listen. So for Mark, Welsh Mark, and James and Chris, have you ever lived in England?
Yeah.
No, Chris.
No.
And Mark, you haven't. But I'm wondering, in England, do they have tailgate parties?
No.
Why
You
not?
meet at a pub. You go to a pub. There'll be a designated like away fans pub usually. That's sort of surrounded by
wow, so they make their money just being.
And so it's
No.
Oh, that's a racket.
You all meet at a designated pub or pubs, and you just either pub crawl around these areas, or you stay in that place and you flash your shirt and go fuck you.
Yeah.
See, in New Orleans, you flash your shirt. That means something different. Where
I know, but you
fuck up.
Yeah,
but hosen.
And usually something will happen. Well, back in the old days, things would happen all the time, right? And you'd have all sorts of you'd have rucks that would develop, and that would be a mess.
Because in New Orleans, for example, the Superdome is right. It's right at the intersection of two freeways, two interstate or two highways, and so under that, there's even if it's raining and if you're under that, you've got yourself a whole overpass above you, and there's barbecues for hours. So if they play at noon, people are there at 7 a.m. They're doing crawfish, they're doing full cookouts, full big time things. And so part of the experience of going to an NFL game is not pre-gaming, tailgating.
Yeah.
Tailgating is, to me, it's more fun than the actual.
I've been to 4 NFL games since I've been in the US, and 3 of them have been tailgates. And I've had way more fun doing that.
Yeah.
When I used to live in Minneapolis, I lived 6 blocks from the Metrodome.
Okay.
I would just go to the tailgate.
Yeah.
And then
when
the game started, I would walk home and watch the game. And
or people set up
a blast.
People set up their whole caravan, their whole RVs with flat screen TVs and shit showing the game. They don't even go inside they pay for the parking pass.
Yeah.
And they just set up and they watch the game there. It's almost better. You got your own toilet, the beer's cheap, you got sausages.
Well, Lolo, like at LSU, which is the state university in Louisiana, the football stadium seats 105,000 people. And on any football Saturday, there's actually 200,000 people on the LSU campus.
That's nuts.
So, you're talking massive tailgates. And like Lolo was saying, people don't even go in to watch the game, and they just sit out there. They got a generator. They have the big screen television, and they have just loads of, whatever you want to eat, gumbo, jambalaya, roast suckling pig, whatever.
Well, that's amazing. Can you read that, James? Sol said that he heard there's plans from the 49ers to build a beer tent village outside Ellen Road. Hope the Peacock survives. The Peacock is a very famous bar.
The Peacock is an institution, man. Yeah, the Peacock is an institution. The beer garden idea is not. I don't know. That sounds like like the recipe for disaster. I know the Peacock will survive. I mean, the Peacock's an institution; it will survive. So the Peacock isn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I forget the name of the pub. There used to be another pub too when I would I never went to Upton Park to watch a match, but I just went over into that neighborhood just to check it out. And there was a famous pub that was that everyone used to go to there, and I went in there and I had a couple of pints, and I forgot the name of that. But yeah, it's sort of an institution like that. I mean, it's the kind of place you would always show up in. You know, the Peacock, but not if you're a Wave fan. Not a good.
Bremer's Ghost says, I like this tailgating idea. Means something different over here. Ooh.
And that is?
And that is, I would assume it means, is that like dogging?
Dogging.
Yeah.
Dogging.
Welsh marketing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's how it is.
Dogging. Exactly.
No, that absolutely just means you're driving up to a fucking car park to watch other people fuck or fuck them.
Just like just like Fanny means.
Sorry, kiddos. I'm swearing, but
look, I told him, I said the first half hour we'll try and do as clean as possible, but then then we get fuckers like this that show
minutes
up.
In now, it's
30. Yeah, we're 6 minutes over time. You can say what you want.
Exactly.
James is talking about the Boleyn pub.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
What's
up, Paul Smith?
In East London, but the Boleyn in East London. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was iconic, and the Peacock is iconic as well.
I've been there a few times.
So, Chris, do you support an NFL club team?
Can't say I do.
Yeah. So if you've never done the tailgating experience in?
I mean, when I was a kid, the Patriots were close by, so I've drank a few beers in the Foxborough parking lot.
Yeah.
Couple two tree beers.
I've seen you drink a couple more beers on that too.
I've seen all of you drink a lot more beers than a couple. So guys, we are 36 minutes in, and I just feel like we need to do just a handful of these trivia things. I want to start off. I want to test your guys' knowledge. Okay. And
look,
we're
my
gonna
eye thing was on point last week.
Your eye thing was on point. You guys want to start with the eye one? All right, let's try it since Mark talked about it. Okay, guys. So here are the rules. This is called I Spy.
It's called I Know.
Sorry, this is called I Know. We're going to look at some eyeballs, this area of the face, and we're going to try and decide which Premier League person could be a coach, could a manager, a ball boy, or even a player.
Is this going to be like current, or is this like anytime?
Who knows?
Who knows? Only the shadow knows.
I know.
Wait, hold on. I know. Okay, so here we go. Let's get it started. We're gonna. Okay, who am I?
Creepy.
Who am I? This is really weird.
Yeah, that's
very, very weird.
You're gonna block the rest of your face out.
Now it's just like messing me up.
Is that Melier? No, it's not Melier.
Whose eyes am I? Mr. Tom says Aubameyang.
No.
Soul says
Aaron Lennon.
Is it Phil Foden?
Paul Smith says Suarez.
We had Fernandez last week.
We did have Fernandez. It's not Fernandez.
And he has smoky eyes.
This sounds really kind of perverse. Just slightly.
Who am I? Rodrigo? I don't even know.
With your face superimposed, it's like
it's really
unsettling with your face there.
Jack Harrison.
Oh wow, it's coming to me. Frank Lampard, Rodrigo, Fernandez, There you go, Mark. Everybody. You do it. Let's put it on James.
I don't
Philippe
know.
Coutinho.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Hector
Bellerin.
Bellerin.
Hector Bellerin.
Oh, I knew.
It's Cantak's little love crush.
Oh no.
Yeah, I would have never gotten that.
No.
Oh man.
We
Okay,
need some
so
like David Bowie eyes or something.
yeah. We need like Soyenchu or somebody who has distinctive eyes. Okay, let's do an anagram, guys. This is the same type of thing, except it's going to be an anagram, and you got to figure out, mix up the words, and figure out whose name it is. And so, if we're ready, let's try an anagram. Like so, who the fuck is Bellerin? Bellerin. Who the fuck is Bellerin?
Paulo Gazzaniga.
Yep.
Woohoo! The Spurs fan. That makes us look really bad, Mark.
No, fuck that.
Arsenal, Mark, because we didn't get the Arsenal guy.
He's on loan right now, anyway.
When was the last time you saw him play?
He's on loan right now.
Yeah, because he's shit.
He's not. We got Joe Hart now. We gotta give old Joey some playing time.
I like this comment from Willie. Most video talk about the match. You all are looking at eyes. Yeah, brother, it's happy hour. We talked about the match all week. You wanna hear about that? Go back, or maybe we'll start talking about it again. But here, that sucks that we got a Spurs anagram. Let's do another one that's from a good team. Sorry, I'm making him do 1,000 things. Georgia Euros. Sergey. All right, Mr. Tom, where you at on here? Let's start hearing some
Sergio Aguero.
Yeah.
See, I got Sergey, which doesn't count for anything. You didn't put the umlaut.
It doesn't matter. We like the newest fan is just like fucking smacking us.
Oh shit! Was that was
he hasn't played in so long? I completely forgot about him.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, I thought you said current Premier League players.
I mean, who's that guy? I never heard of him.
He's that guy sitting on the bench.
Yeah, with the funny hair.
He's that guy that any one of our clubs would welcome.
Would love.
I don't know if he would work hard enough for Leeds United, but you know what? He'd finish those fucking shots. He would have 30 this season.
You know, James, earlier on, we were wondering, Patrick Bamford's got 14 goals for the season. We were wondering, based on missed sitters and all that business, how many goals he might have for the season.
Yeah, I think his conversion rate is
like 23%.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows, right? I mean, I've been, like I said, I've been asking myself the same thing the last 2 seasons. So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Again, it's tough to fault him at times, but he's got to do a better job of converting those easy chances.
James, I got a question for you.
Sure.
So last season, before you got promoted up, what did you think of Nketiah?
Of who?
Eddie Nketiah.
Nketiah?
He's crap.
Because he started off real fucking well.
Look, no. I liked him when he was at Leeds. I thought that he sort of added something that we didn't have. I mean, Bamford. Bamford's a big striker. He's a big target, but Nketiah has some speed and quickness, and but yeah, I mean, I think most Leeds fans like him.
I was just curious because I don't think he fits the Arsenal style right now, and I was genuinely curious what you thought of him because he started off really well last season.
For us, he was more like a Kamar Roof. Jermaine Beckford kind of player. I mean, he's not a big striker. He's he's not. Kind of but he's quick. He's quick, and he's. We like him.
Yeah, he was definitely a poacher. He's definitely that 6 to 12 yard poacher.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like Nketiah's energy. He doesn't do it all for me. Like he's not. I feel like he could.
Missing.
Yeah. I don't know. He's not a big club striker to me. He could go to Sheffield United and score their goal every week.
And
I
think a lot of fans were perplexed as to why he didn't get a lot more playing time.
I think Bielsa didn't rate him that much.
No, I don't think so either. I don't know if he's, Bielsa's type of.
But that's why he doesn't do the other work.
Yeah, he doesn't do the hard yards.
Yeah, he doesn't do the hard work, right?
Yeah.
And it frustrates me because he's being placed ahead of. In Arsenal, again, ahead of Balogun, and I think Balogun is a much more complete striker.
Right.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd love to see him given a stretch of games because his conversion rate from 16 onwards is fucking stellar.
Exactly, Foden. Eddie's a natural finisher, but he won't do the dirty work. Eddie was good to throw on against tired defenses, but he can't lead Bielsa ball from the start. Yeah, exactly. Which is going to be a tough thing for Leeds United in general of finding the right people. And that's why you guys didn't go out and sign anybody in January, because why the fuck sign somebody in January when it's going to take them 3 months to get up to speed with the team?
I still don't think Rodrigo was the best signing as a striker for you.
The what?
Rodrigo.
Yeah, and that was in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and I still don't think he was a good signing.
He will be, but I think he's still getting up to speed.
30.
Yeah, he's 30. I think we paid too much for him, and we haven't seen a lot of. Yeah, I mean, I would tend to agree with that.
If you're attacking football, he's your man. But the way the style of Leeds play, he's not that guy.
Yeah,
he's not going to put the hard yards in. He's 30 years old. He sits back a lot.
Yeah. But all right, fellas, I got to go real fast. Okay. I'll be back. I may be back in a little while and join y'all again.
All right. Well, it's good to see you. Make sure you pay your tab.
Nice meeting y'all. All right. All right. Later.
Tip your bartenders.
Tip your bartenders, fellas. Okay. So, what were we talking about? Sean Dyche.
Sean Dyche. I fucking love that guy. He's my favorite. He's my favorite, like, presser.
Sean Dyche is the antithesis of a hypocrite.
He's the guy I want to go drinking with.
Team to smack the shit out of everyone else, but as soon as they get touched, he cries like a little bitch.
Yeah. Well, look, we got another guy at the door trying to get in, but he's showing his New Jersey ID. I don't know if they take him here.
That sounds a little dicey.
I don't think they take them here. Just let him in. Let him in. We know him. He's a Liverpool fan. Leave him alone. What's going on, Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
I should be Chris formerly from Brooklyn, and then Chris would be Chris via like.
You could type your name to
fix that.
Whatever you want. You know.
Just, no, I am what I am now.
You got to put in a request with the director.
Only a real Liverpool fan would drink Carlsberg beer, even though it's terrible.
That's actually true.
That is correct. Mark, Welsh Mark, Saul said you nailed it regarding Sean Dyche.
Yeah, he's.
You're like, yes, of course I did because I said it.
No. It's something I've maintained for years. Like, he literally teaches his team. It's like watching Stoke, the old Stoke, like pre-Mark Hughes, before they had like Shaqiri and Bojan, when they just smacked the shit out of you and played hoofball, but he complains like a little bitch as soon as his fucking players are touched.
I really want them to go. They're not going down, but I can't watch that team anymore.
I hope every single season they drop. And this season I was so hopeful for the start they had.
and mostly because I want someone to poach McNeil because I like him.
He's a good boy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's good. He's all right. Look, somebody's sticking up for New Jersey. That's crazy.
Fucking hell.
Sean Dyche looks like every member of this show. That's Cantac. Like, when Cantac was on last week, I was like, that is fucking Cantac.
Yeah, but
I wrote that.
But Cantac in Lederhosen was just special.
Yeah,
he also wrote that.
Again, I don't know what was more impressive, the fact that he owns Lederhosen or that he decided to put it on
He had the balls
2 hours into the show.
So the next step is clearly Sean Dyche and Lederhosen. Like,
ooh,
call him up. Somebody.
What do you think, boys? Something I picked up when I was out over in Europe there.
The lads don't respect you unless you dress like. I have no idea how he actually
I have no idea, but he does have that, like, I've been drinking whiskey all day voice.
Jason Statham to play.
Oh, that'd be
you
awesome.
call yourself a football club? Fuck off.
It'd be one boring match, let me tell you.
Lolo, you make fun of New Jersey, but we can buy weed and gamble in the Garden State. Yes, you can.
And so can we, with a very quick path train ride.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Or a very circumspect phone call.
Listen, there are a bunch of cool things to do in New Jersey. Being from New Jersey is not one of them.
Soul, you love that dude. You loved it.
Ay. Okay, so Chris, welcome to the show. Welcome to the happy hour. So in order to be able to start putting your opinions in, you have to solve an anagram.
Let's do it.
Okay? Let's do it.
Players, teams, or no hints?
I have no idea. They're from New Jersey.
No hints.
How about that? Here we go. He's from New Jersey. Narrated Robert. And I'm gonna go use the little gunner's room.
This is a stumper. Narrated Robert.
Players, all right. I see it though. Narrated. Andy Robertson? No. Andrew Robertson? No, there's no S's.
Nope.
I'm just like looking at your faces for like when you guys have solved it. I think
no.
Solved it.
Oh, we're on the countdown now.
Narrated Robert. Players. All right, stop thinking coaches. Some good television here. Tree.
Yes, he did. So he has a tiny little gun.
The tiniest. You gonna get an answer there? Or?
I would have never gotten that.
Again, no accent on the vowel.
Yeah, exactly. So I got a question. You know, I mean, and again, this is coming from someone that has only been watching Premier League for a very short time, a year and a half now. Not even a year.
You caught up quick.
I know. I've grown up quick. I've got my pants on now. But my question is this:
It's Friday night.
Does there come a point in the season where, you know, like right now, it's pretty much a given that City is going to win?
No,
pretty much a given, right?
Mathematically, no. I mean, there's
mathematically no. Yes, it's true, but
they could drop like 14 points.
It's a given. They're up by 13, 14 points. Look, I think it's a given.
Look, if they have the same
and so what I'm getting at is that is there like where people start paying attention to the race at the bottom, and where that becomes a really interesting race?
From the beginning,
you know, it's like, okay, man, you know, it's like, oh, these teams are like neck and neck on being relegated. Do you start to pay attention to those types of matches, or are you just like, yeah, fuck it, I don't care?
You pay attention for the bottom from like the 10th game.
And at the end of the season is when they're the most dangerous because they're hungry and they don't.
That's what I'm saying. It's like these games would be really exciting. I think Chris, you pointed out that was it Newcastle and Fulham at the end of the season?
No, but look at last season with
the last game of the season.
Actually. Yeah.
Look at last season with Villa beating Arsenal in their last few games and getting that bullshit VAR decision against Southampton.
Always about Arsenal.
That kept them
always up. About the VAR on this show, I tell you.
Oh, the goal line technology that didn't work that kept them up.
Yep.
Arsenal.
Yep. The goal that went in.
Hold on. Just give it a few seconds, and Nick will bring up the David Luiz red card against Wolves.
I was going to say which David Luiz red card then, but
Right.
We're either talking about a David Luiz red card or a worldy goal from like 40 yards out. It's
what, from 10 years ago?
Or maybe the curse of Granit Xhaka against Burnley.
Oi, Atleti.
Oh man, don't do that.
Let's happy hour Friday. Cheers.
Hey.
And just so you guys know, we are not going to be doing a 5-hour happy hour like we usually do. We're only going to be doing a couple of hours on YouTube, and then we're going to do the final 3 hours
Patreon
just for our Patreon patrons.
Praise but Jesus. Thanks aloud.
We just think that, you know, after hour 2, 2.5, 3,
Mark gets way too drunk.
Everybody gets a little bit. It's just stuff that should.
There's some strange Canadian adventure stories, or
it's just stuff that should only be for people who really want to be here.
I'm trying to stay sober.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm on the soda water right now. Don't worry, I'm mixing it up. I'm keeping it going back and forth. But yeah, so if you guys want access to the stream, to the after happy hour, to the not so happy hour stream, make sure to hit us up on Patreon or put in a super chat, and you will get links to that stream where the gloves can come off because we're not live on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or anything like that. It's just for us.
I'm not going to get banned.
Did anyone watch Villa Newcastle?
Yeah, we could play whatever we want. We could play whatever videos we want.
Most exciting last 7-8 minutes.
Yes, yes.
Really enjoyed it the last 8 minutes, but up until it was pretty boring. Ollie Watkins' goal was really cool, and I mean, seriously, the very last second with that crosser and the header, that was beautiful.
Yeah,
the crosser and the header.
Oh, so to be
that's
fair,
a detective series from the 70s.
I'm just
the crosser and the header.
Either that or an English lit book that you read in college.
The crosser and the header. Yeah, there you go. I don't even know what that is.
Right,
what's going on, Atletico? Nice to see you, Saul. And fellas, don't forget, please click the like button.
Smash it.
Smash it gently.
Smash it.
You know,
smash it.
Just make sure you gently smash it. You don't want to break it because we want other people to hit it. But yeah, don't forget and get in these comments and questions. Let's go to. I want to do a trivia question now, not just an anagram. And by the way, while I was using the facilities over here, I did guess Bertrand Traore. So
no, you didn't.
Oh, it's easy to say.
You were spelling that with your urine.
I spelled and was like, that's wrong. I was like, Yaya Toure. No, that doesn't work. He's not there. Mark Noble. No.
You're also 6 doors down from the fucking director.
I have the answers right here, and I'm not looking, you fuckbag.
You say he has the answers right there.
Yeah, see,
and I'm not fucking looking. If I look, then it's no fun for me. Being right is not enough. Okay. Who is the first player to score a Premier League goal? Now, this clearly means from when it became
1992.
Didn't we ask this already?
Sure.
Giggs?
It's a nobody. I'm positive of it.
Sure.
What's his name?
When do we find out?
Dean. I knew it was Dean.
We did have this fucking question.
Yeah.
I think we did.
The producer is
Yeah, we had this question last week.
Yeah.
Brian Dean of Sheffield United. Oh, okay.
I got it the first time.
None of us.
Wait a second. Okay, but you got the answer, so you should know it.
Cycling the questions.
Yeah, I said Dean.
Hey, who is that guy? Get back behind the curtain.
You know, if he has to get on here and slag you, you know you fucked up.
You fucked up.
You're lucky he didn't red card you from the stream. No, he likes it. He
has that power.
You guys saying we got this last week. It was
and
Shearer.
we still didn't get it.
You still got it wrong. You got it wrong.
We need like a cap. Questions can be like 2005 and after.
Oh, the American version. This is like Trivial Pursuit. Have you guys played the Trivial Pursuit, like the original one?
Absolutely.
In the past few years, at least.
Yep.
You remember, for us pool players here, when we'd go to the terrible place,
Emerson.
Emerson. That was one of the fun things to do. Was they have Trivial Pursuit? There were so many answers that were Donald Trump.
Yeah,
I remember that. Just going like, the fuck. Like, because he was so active in the 80s in so many multiple things. So it's like, who owned a football team, or who worked with Herschel Walker to create?
And every question should have been, who failed at this?
Okay, so give us a question. Yeah, he gets a red card.
Oh, me? What?
No, I think Trump got a red card. For his handling of the Herschel Walker situation. All right. Who was George Best describing when he said he cannot kick with his left foot, he cannot head a ball,
Bobby Moore,
tackle, and
Bobby Moore.
Many goals. Apart from that, he's all right.
You got this one last week as well.
Charleston.
I'm going to say Andy Dalton.
Temporary.
We take any first name and surname. I think Mark's right.
He was too confident not to be right, you know?
Well, he was so quick, and we barely finished the question.
I think it was Bobby Moore.
Bobby Moore.
Oh, Charlton, sorry.
Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Moore was.
It was Dudley Moore.
And the Charleston.
It was Dudley Do-Right.
I'm probably completely
Dudley
wrong.
Moore doing the Charleston. Is that the answer?
Let's see it.
David Beckham.
Wow.
David Beckham. Oh man. So James,
that's not an incorrect description.
Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking right.
What he does with his right foot, it's pretty magical.
It is George Best, so like he knows what he's talking about.
Well, if in between him being shit-faced drunk and knowing what the fuck's going on,
that those two for him are much closer to me knowing what the fuck is talking about.
Scoring 6 goals in a League Cup match.
Yeah.
Other than that, he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, he's a
Demi Moore. Saul, that's a guess out of the woodwork. That doesn't make sense.
George Best was drunk the entire time.
George Best was drunk his entire career.
And you know what?
That's what I'm saying.
He had a better career than any one of us. So good on him.
Good on him.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Get there.
He's on his
do what we do
right now.
What? Okay. All right. Give us one more. Give us one more question. Let's see.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe a different one.
Cheer.
That wasn't quite as fun. When everybody screams it out before I've even read the question.
Well, maybe you should hide it.
Yeah. Okay. So Chris, let's talk some Liverpool. You're the lone Liverpudlian fan here.
Yeah, Wolves.
Here we go. We got multiple choice questions here.
Darren Brent's infamous goal against Liverpool in 2009 deflected in off of a what?
Streaking
balloon.
Ask Chris.
Water bottle or streaking fan?
I'm going with water bottle. It seems like the most logical answer.
I'm going with beach ball.
I'll go with beach ball. Balloon.
Yeah, rounded it out.
Yep, rounding it out. One of us got it right, fellas.
Oh.
2 of us got it right.
I remember that game.
Oh, wow. That's like, you guys remember when Randy Moss hit a pigeon?
Nope.
Not Randy Moss.
Johnson.
That was Randy Johnson.
Randy Johnson. I was like,
Completely
Randy Moss.
Different sport. Completely different era.
But Randy Johnson, the pitcher.
People on Twitter shitting on Randy Moss now. Just like, what a piece of shit.
No. Mark
I tell you, I wanted to have
an
I always wanted to have an R&B band called the Randy Ratio. Because there was this coach who came on and said that Randy's going to get the ball X amount of time. We're going to have a Randy ratio.
Yeah, I remember
and I always thought that would be an awesome R&B band name. The Randy ratio.
Randy ratio.
That boy good.
That boy good.
Let's have a phone. Randy ratio. Randy ratio, everybody. They're good.
Look, Mr. Tom gives us the full explanation. Sunderland beat Liverpool 1-0 because the ball hit a beach ball and went in. And if they had VAR, they would have called the beach ball offside. They wouldn't have called it off because it hit a beach ball. They would have said the beach ball was offside or some shit like that.
It hit the beach ball's hand.
His armpit was offside.
Atleti, what's good this weekend? So this weekend in the Premier League, first up, we have Chelsea.
Need to watch our show. You need to watch the weekend watch list. Our
Thursday show, we talk about that, but tomorrow morning, bright and early, because Atleti is here in New York, I believe. So 7:30 in the morning, if you're up, we're not talking, but they're playing Leeds versus Chelsea at Ellen Road, old school rivalry. Which should speaking of Leeds, you speak of Leeds, and then he just pops up.
I know. Back after my little hiatus.
Yeah. So we had a question of what's good to watch this weekend, and so we were saying
only Leeds. Leeds, Chelsea. That's it. Full stop.
Any week of
Big Derby got away watched.
Any week of the year, if you ask James what's good to watch in the Premier League this week, and he said there's only one match. Leeds.
Not any year, just the years that they're in the Premier League.
Oh, ooh, I set you up for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're sticking around though, so you got
they're definitely around for a while.
Yeah,
they're going to be around.
Teams to watch for them.
Yeah,
so make a push into Europa next year.
So, guys, on Saturday, is there anything else worth watching? Everton, Burnley, Crystal Palace, West Brom, Fulham, Man City. You think Fulham can give Man City a little bit of a fun match at least?
No.
Those games are all terrible.
Here's hoping.
No. Man City's going to be so pissed.
All right, so
they're just going to crush them.
To answer you, Atleti.
I mean, to be honest, is even Liverpool Wolves a good match to watch?
Well, we're still with Saturday.
Where is it? Is it at Anfield? Or
hold on. We'll get there. We're still on Saturday. So Saturday, Atleti, the only match worth watching is really at 7:30 in the morning.
How about the English Channel Derby? Southampton and Brighton.
That's Sunday, so we'll get.
I would enjoy that. I like how both those teams play, even though neither of them are very good.
Hold on, let's finish with Saturday.
So yeah, Everton and Burnley. That could be a fun match.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Burnley's tough out.
Burnley's playing spoiler these days, so
yeah, I'd love to see Everton drop some points.
Yeah, I think we all would. We'd all like to see Everton drop some points, and it's possible. I see. So let me actually ask you guys. So going past Leeds United, Chelsea, let's talk Crystal Palace, or start with Everton, Burnley, and let's get everybody's score predictions for that. So Mark up top, we'll start with you. What do you think for Everton, Burnley?
I'm not sure.
All right, we'll start with you, Chris, because Mark's not sure. Fuck him.
Fuck this guy.
1-1. 1-1, just dreadful game to watch.
Okay, good. Other Chris?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. A lackluster 1-1, but keep those points down. And Everton's going to sit there in 6 for a while. We're going to hop over into 5th place come Sunday afternoon. 3 points.
Shut up.
Up into 5th. Goal differential. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, is that a Spurs scarf?
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
I'd rather Burnley lost the next 10 games. All right, James, what do you say? What's your prediction? I know you're not going to watch it, but Everton, Burnley.
0-0.
0-0.
Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
All right, Mark.
Unwatchable.
I think Burnley steals this one. I think Burnley steals this one because Everton is pretty hurt right now.
How many own goals does Burnley get?
All of them. But yeah, like there's no Amos Rodriguez, no Sigurdsson. Everton's a pretty hurt team. And I think Burnley's gonna take the 3 points here.
Yeah, I think it's going to sit at 0-0 for most of the match, and then Burnley's going to get one and then lock it down. Get one in like the 60th, 70th minute on accident and lock it down.
Chris Wood.
My favorite.
Yeah, Chris Wood.
My favorite J. Rodriguez will score, but he's on Burnley. So
not James. Not James Rodriguez.
James. Jimmy.
Oh
boy.
Whoa. I went into the dark.
I'm gonna take that away from you.
No, you're not.
What happened to
I'm gonna
Cool
find
Mark?
it and I'm gonna take it away.
Wait, what?
Where did Cool Mark go?
Cool Mark is going for another tea break. He already got
he's attending to the kettle.
I like that he's been on like 3 shows and then he's
There
already
he is.
Oh, it's Cool Mark.
Cool
Mark is back, and then there's Spawny Mark.
TV.
You know what? I love being Spawny Mark. I don't know what that means, but I'll still take it.
It's okay. You're itty bitty, and we love you.
Okay, fellas. So what do you think of let's take score predictions for Crystal Palace versus West Bromwich Albion.
0-0.
All right. The other Mark says 0-0. Oh, why do we have 2 Marks, 2 Chris's?
3-1 Palace.
3-1. Who's going to score those? Zaha.
Essay, Zaha,
Benteke
home goal.
Benteke.
Benteke did score a pretty fucking good header last
Dude, the dude can hang in the air. He can hang in the air. Giroud used to have that ability.
But that's what he used to do when he played for Villa. And then
Yeah.
he went to shit for about 8 years.
Yeah, for a long time.
His first year at Palace was pretty good, and then
His first year at Palace was shit.
scored 13 goals. It's not shit.
At Palace, his first year.
Memorize your
13
stats.
goals.
Come on.
Like, I remember when Benteke was like, he's going to be a world beater at Villa.
Yeah.
He was till that injury. But
I mean, Liverpool only had him for what, a year and sold him?
yeah, I mean,
I don't even think I think it was like 1 season.
yeah, he scored 9 goals for us when we sold him.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? Overall, we're all saying Crystal Palace here, clearly.
I'm going to go for it.
No.
Look, I agree with Saul on this.
No, unwatchable.
They sacked a progressive manager and replaced him with Big Sam, the bus driver.
Yeah.
Like, not even the bus driver, the bus parker. Like, he's the guy you pay to sit in the bus overnight so you don't have to turn it off because it costs more to restart it.
This is the first time he doesn't save a team, though.
This is who Jose built.
Give him time. He's still got 10 games to make this happen.
Look, Newcastle can fall apart. Brighton can fall apart. I don't think it'll happen.
Newcastle could fall apart.
I still think Brighton are going to pick.
They have fallen apart.
Yeah, they just drew with Aston Villa, though. A top 10 team.
That was look. The goal was beautiful, but that was like at the very last second.
I still think
that
Brighton
could have gone. That could have easily gone 3 points to Villa.
Every second of the match matters.
Of
Clear.
course.
I really hope Brighton and Fulham stay up.
Me too. Because Fulham is starting to play some good football.
I'd say Newcastle going down there. Slip.
But they scored in the 94th minute today, so they salvaged a point.
Yeah.
No, they helped all of our clubs.
I mean,
they helped all of our mid-table clubs.
Yeah.
We all support mid-table clubs.
Oh, speak for yourself. Speak for yourself.
Spurs are getting hot at the right time. That Bale's fun.
Bale's fun moment very
But we're the only team that should be in mid-table. The rest of y'all have no excuses.
We do have.
The Wolves have a big excuse. And we can thank David Luiz for that.
The Dingles have some excuses.
Although this is my prediction. Is Raul Jimenez comes back after the break and plays in the West Ham game.
I'm sorry, dude. You can't put all that on one dude.
I'm not putting it all on one dude. I'm just saying
Did you see how Spurs play when Kane's on the bench or when Kane's hurt? I mean, it can be one player that makes a breaks.
Jack Grealish.
Bullshit.
Jack Grealish is a perfect example of a player who carries the team.
Bullshit, because Spurs were playing really fucking good football when Kane was injured last season.
No.
I thought
no. Get this guy out of here. Red card this motherfucker. This guy here. Red card him.
I disagree.
No, that's not true.
I agree with other Mark. Son played better without Kane
and Lucas.
And then when Kane
last season.
No,
and
not
then,
at all.
Not this season.
No.
And then when Kane came back,
also Son got hurt.
No, listen. Kane left. The whole team was on Kane. When Kane left, Son was able to open up. Lucas was able to open up and start showing off. When Kane came back, there was an option. This is what was going to happen. Kane was going to come back and take over the team, and they were going to continue mediocre, or Kane was going to come back, recognize, because I hate saying this because it makes me vomit in my throat, but Kane is a very smart player, and he's only gotten smarter, and he's only gotten better.
And this season,
I'm saying when he came back,
I disagree.
He decided to play with everybody and to become more of a provider.
Kane is a better player this season than I've ever seen him play.
Yes, that I will agree with.
By far, because he's playing deeper, he's drawing the centre backs in, and he's playing these fucking spray passes and through passes that are brilliant.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate saying this.
Me too.
But
now Bale is back too, baby.
Yeah. Oh, dude. As
the only thing good about Bale is that he's
Welshman. I love seeing Bale come back. I just hate seeing it for that fucking team.
Yeah.
Come on, lads.
James, can you imagine if
first man, you can't even get your fucking flag right?
Like Kane? You're like, fuck off. Who cares?
This whole conversation, I'm just tuning out, man. Tuning out. If it doesn't involve Leeds, I'm not even participating. I don't even know what. I don't know who this Kane is you speak of.
All right.
Oh, the best striker in the Premier League, I think.
No, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
16 goals, 13 assists. What do we got? Salah?
What about me?
You want to speak on that? I mean, what do you got?
All right. James, I got a question for you. How happy are you to see Calvin Phillips back?
Very.
Oh my God!
Forget about it.
Well, when you were talking about one player who makes a difference, Calvin for us is that player who makes a difference.
And I said that Calvin Phillips is that fucking quarterback god dude for Leeds.
Yeah, he is. I mean, he does it all. The game that he had a great game, man. I thought he had a really, really good game against West Ham. And he would have been. I think he was my man of the match, right? Didn't I say Calvin? I thought I did.
Yeah, I think so.
We said Rafinha.
Or Rafinha, one of them. But no, Calvin Phillips is just fabulous, man. His link-up play, I mean, everything, his vision out there, and he's fearless too. I mean,
genuinely, I've been saying that they've been missing him. Like the difference he makes to that team is just incredible.
Yeah. And so he's a lead. He's a Leeds lad, so that's always good too. He's playing for the hometown team.
Is Llorente still hurt at center back?
Who's that?
Is Llorente back at center back, or is he?
Yeah, he's been back for a couple of games now.
Yeah,
and I think too they were today they were playing Noah Kene at CDM as well, so as cover maybe for Calvin. So he's from our under-23s team, and he's really good. He's 18 years old, I think, 18 or 19 years old, but he's been dominating at under-23. Yeah, so they brought him up, so I think he's going to be on the bench tomorrow.
I should watch a couple of the under-21s games, and I watched him play against Arsenal maybe last season, and he looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask a question to dovetail on Mark's question. Whose return means more to their team, whether it be Thomas Partey returning to Arsenal or Calvin Phillips returning to Leeds?
I think Calvin Phillips, like that, the effect he has on that team is just immeasurable.
Yeah.
Partey is good, but watching him on Thursday, you realize he was still very rusty. on the amount of time he's had out this season.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
Calvin's.
What the fuck are we talking about here?
You're a little.
Calvin's the heart and soul.
I hope you're pronouncing that Coke.
Rebben cock? What?
Hold on. Saul's just talking some shit here. But first of all, let's talk about this guy. How shitty is that your last name is Cock, and then they name you like a verb, Robin? Like the dude has been robbing cock his whole life.
He's been rubbing cock.
In some countries, that's called rape. Like if you're robbing cock. Anyway, this is the shit that we need to save for the private YouTube stream.
Right.
But here's Saul's
Blue Hour.
Talk about. I'm gonna have to go down to Australia, show you a little something.
Oh my God.
Anyway, Robin Cock.
Where's the red card for that?
You know, I think I'm gonna sit out that trip.
I know. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Well,
Leeds and Matt can take my place, but he has to wear it the entire trip.
No, he just has to wear like the braces and the rest of it.
My little gun. I said I'm going to the little gunner's room. Little gunners. I'm not going to the room where only people with a little gun can go to. That's creepy.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Lolo, like 2 of us confirmed that you have a little gun.
You did?
Confirm that.
Yeah.
Oh well, shit, man.
No, I can't confirm that.
I don't know. Then it was somebody who's not here. What are we talking about? Yeah, red card for this whole conversation.
I know. The whole conversation deserves a red card. That was justified.
That was absolutely justified.
I don't know. The reason why I asked that question is because there is a noticeable difference of your teams without that player and with that player.
Oh, damn.
You know, and it seems to me that, you know, where there is a complete different team with Calvin Phillips in the middle, and for Arsenal, there is a complete different team with Thomas Partey.
When he's fit.
Sure. And both players are fit right now.
Good on Thursday.
Yeah, he looked good. No, I think Thomas Partey is if he stays, he could be a big part of Arsenal's future for the next 10 years.
If he stays fit, and watching him when he plays fit, he reminds me a lot of Vieira.
Yeah.
Like, he genuinely reminds me of that dude that we've been missing for 15 years.
It could be. It could be nice, man, because he's a leader on the pitch. He picks a pass. He's always looking forward.
And
he's big enough. He's solid. He's strong. I think him and Gabriel, I was so happy getting both of them.
You know what?
Gabriel in the back is also some strength.
You know what I've really been thinking recently?
What?
I genuinely would like to see David Luiz out of center back and playing midfield.
Let him play defensive midfield.
Because he's not good in a 4.
Yeah. And then when it gets to one-on-one,
I think that he would be fucking amazing in the midfield.
I don't know.
Put him in Jacques.
Played that role at Chelsea sometimes.
Yeah, he did. And he did really well.
I'd say put Pablo Mari and Gabriel together. Get rid of Xhaka. Put David Luiz.
Gabriel and Holding, because those two had a really good partnership at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Go for it. Hey, call me. Yeah,
y'all gonna call him next season? Is he gonna come back for you guys? Because he's out of a contract.
They're gonna extend that contract.
You think?
Yeah.
He'll be cheap enough that for what, and from what I hear, what he brings to the dressing room is his leadership is something really good. But I think moving him forward as well, like getting the things we always complain about David Luiz, we don't complain about his forward passing. We don't complain about his ball management.
His passing range is incredible.
It's awesome.
Think he should be playing center back. I think he should be in the defensive midfield.
You kind of need
liability in the back. He's a bit. I mean, he's a liability back there.
Yeah, he is. But I think
he's actually,
be fucking solid.
All right. So before we leave, before we lose James, we'll talk about Leeds for a minute and say. So speaking about moving a defensive player to the midfield, I like Stuart Dallas more forward in the midfield. I think he's a little fucking beast.
Yeah, I think everybody does. Yeah, I mean, he's not a pure left back.
No, he's a wing back for sure.
Yeah,
and then he gets called out for.
Or do you go to three in the back?
He gets caught out for not being able to keep up with a winger or something like that, or somebody who's really good on the ball. And when it's like, he shouldn't be fucking dealing with that.
No, yeah, and I think too, you'll see, like Chris was saying. I mean, sometimes when we switch up, I was talking about this in our preview show. You'll see how they switch it up a little bit. He also switches it up where he goes to three in the back, and then he'll have Ayling and he'll have Cooper in the middle, and then he'll move Stroik or whomever out there into the left, and then move Dallas farther up the pitch. And I mean, I think it works out. I mean, I think Dallas is definitely a is a great wing back. I mean, he's sensational, and I mean, his long range shot. I mean, the guy shoots from distance, and he's pretty good at it. And, at least in his Leeds career. So yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, I think we need to figure out a way. Well, hopefully, and over the summer we get an actual left back, and that'll give us some interesting options with Stuart Dallas. We'll see.
Yeah.
So, I think you do well as a 3-5.
Normally, after Mark, the top opposing forward. I mean, that's his guy, and he'll take him out. I mean, he took out Antonio.
Yeah, I think it's way better as a 3-5-2, where they put like Dallas as a wing back, and they have the three center backs, where he has that ability to just go forward and doesn't have to worry about defending so much.
Yeah.
You guys don't still have Douglas, Barry Douglas?
No. He's with Blackburn.
He's on
loan to Blackburn.
He keeps getting promoted with teams and then going back down. I kind of feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, he's a championship player.
He was great on Wolves when they went up, and then I think he got sold to Leeds that year. But
yeah, well, Mark, we have a lot of guys who are simply championship players. I mean, we need to kind of sort that out over the next, couple transfer windows. I think this summer we'll see probably. I think a change of maybe 4 or 5 guys that you can see on a regular basis, or that you see on a regular basis now that you will not be seeing next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Care to elaborate?
I mean, I could name a couple.
Please do.
Give us a few fullbacks.
I think Alioshi's gone.
Yeah, he's going to Galatasaray,
there are
right?
rumors that he's off to Galatasaray.
What about Ayling?
I think Ayling will stick around, even though Ayling is, he's approaching 30 as well. He's pushing 30. I don't know. I don't know what his future is. As I've been saying all year, I think that his future could be, if he made the transition to center back, that might prolong his career a little bit longer. And that's where it started. I mean, he was a center back originally. So
yeah, I could see that he'll save his legs.
Yeah. And I think I don't know about Coops. I don't know what's going to happen with him. I think Cleek is another one. I think that the Premiership's just too much for him. It's worn him down. I mean, it's Jack Harrison. Who knows? I mean, it depends on how much Man City wants for him.
Yeah.
Who's the guy you said before Harrison?
Cleek or Cleach, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah.
Oh,
he's our number. He's essentially our number 8, but
he's like the championship Frank Lampard.
Yes.
I feel like those 4 goals.
Yes. That's a good way of putting it. So I think you'll see some turnover there. I think those guys will probably be gone. I think we'll look to upgrade those positions on the pitch, and then I think we'll supplement, our depth with under 23 guys. I think we'll probably promote some under 23 guys to the senior squad. I've send more of them out on loan. Try to get them at least loaned out to championship squads, and see how things go.
I mean, if we say it's safe to assume that West Brom and Sheffield United are going down, I think it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
There's some players like Sander Berge is probably.
Sander Berge is a fucking solid midfielder.
Oh yeah.
Someone's gonna pick him up. Actually, I don't know.
I think Lundstrom's a good player too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And apparently he's drawing interest from some of the bigger clubs.
Lundstrom's good. Sander Berge, I would definitely look at. I think he's a very solid midfielder.
Yeah.
Even like Ethan Ampadu.
Well, Ampadu's on loan.
Is he on loan? I thought he's sold.
He's on loan from Chelsea.
All right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those aren't Arsenal players, so I don't know who the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, you're channeling me now, man.
Yeah, man. I'm learning.
We're learning from you, man.
You just got to, but they're not talking about your team. It's just sort of like, I don't know.
Blah, blah,
If they're
blah.
participating in this or not.
Blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's hard to talk about turfing some of these players out. They did so much for us. Man,
Yeah, but you can't become sentimentally attached to them. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, it's a matter of
Sheffield.
success.
Look at Sheffield.
You know, I mean, I'll always, think kindly of them for what they did for us, but at the same time, I mean, come on, right? I mean, we want to be successful in the Premiership, and a lot of these guys are just simply not Premiership quality players. Simple as that.
For a lot of those folks to have taken that team up and then to keep them up, that's the greatest gift that they could have been given, right? Like that doesn't necessarily mean they get the right to be on the team for it.
But
exactly,
it's like the girl or guy who took your virginity. It's
virginity?
Like they'll always stay there in your mind, and they always deserve that respect. But they're probably not the best lay in the world, you know.
Yeah, I gave my wife freely. No one took it. I was like, please take it.
You gave it willingly.
For the love of God.
He posted it on eBay.
when I was 10 years old.
Oh God.
Wow.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just kidding. Although I did have a friend. I have a friend who's he grew up in Texas, and when he turned 13, his dad took him down to a brothel in Mexico.
Took him to the chicken house
to lose his virginity. Yeah,
wow.
When he was 13. Yeah, and he was traumatized by that experience.
No shit.
He was. He was quite a character when I knew him.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had a buddy whose dad, when he was like 15 or 16, they went out and did acid together. So things like that, where the dad is like, I know you're gonna do this. I would rather like let's do this together. Not that they're banging together, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
How you doing?
The second half of the story.
I don't know. Maybe these two guys were the same, and they did acid and went to Mexico and banged some prostitutes. Who knows?
Yeah, donkey shows and prostitutes.
Like that.
I'm from El Paso, Texas, so yeah.
Like that episode of Kids in the Hall where it's like his dad takes the kid out on his birthday and he gets drunk in front of him.
Yeah,
he's like, "I'm gonna do to you what my dad did to me," and he just proceeds to get drunk in front of his son. And he's like, $20. It's $20.
That's funny. I was thinking about Kids in the Hall today. I was singing there.
Shadowy men on a shadowy planet.
Shadowy men from a shadowy planet. I saw those guys in concert a few times.
All right, fellas, I got to split.
All right, man.
James, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
right tomorrow morning.
Leeds. Let's beat Chelsea.
Yeah, beat Chelsea, man.
All right.
Somebody's got to.
All right, fellas. So what should we move on to now? You guys want to do some more trivia? Or do you guys want to talk actual football? Boring.
Let's do a little trivia.
Yeah. All right, let's do a little trivia. Let's see what our director has in store for us here. Your choice. It can be trivia. It can be anagrams.
Dealer's choice.
Eyes. What phrase, which might describe players such as Nwankwo Kanu, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and Jan Koller, is translated into Spanish as "toque encantador para un hombre grande"?
Well, if you speak Spanish, it already told you what it is.
Yep.
For a grand man.
The touch of the big man.
Plays something like an old man. No.
Lovely touch for a big man.
So I wasn't going to say anything because I grew up speaking Spanish, and my wife curses me all the time.
To have a lovely touch for a big man.
Yeah, Lolo knows no Spanish either. Zero, right?
I don't know any. Yeah, you noticed I wasn't yelling shit out. I was letting you guys fucking
determined.
No, I was letting you guys fucking say it out, and it was very exactly.
Something, big man.
Saul said exactly what you guys said. Some big man. Yeah, he's got to. And the translation there wasn't fantastic. Toque encantador, like
enchanted touch. No, there's a little.
Yeah, the magic touch for a big man. I don't know. All right, next question. That was interesting. Very interesting question. Which Italian scored his country's first Premier League goal as a part of a hat trick on the first day of the season? Wouldn't this be
Enola Gabbiadini?
Gabbiadini. Wow. I don't know.
Cavani? He's the only Italian I know. No, he's not Italian. He's Uruguayan.
Paolo Di Canio.
I have no idea. Neither does Nick. He's removed himself from this altogether.
Di Canio, Zola, or Gabbiadini?
It's either Gianfranco Zola or Di Canio, I'm thinking.
Oh, Ravanelli.
I'm waiting for
Middlesbrough.
I am also waiting for Mr. Tom. He's looking it up on the internet. He's frantically typing away.
Ravanelli. Okay.
Ravanelli.
Nice, Chris, dude.
No idea who that is. But again, I've only been watching this game for about a year and a half.
I only know about him because I watched like a special on like a not Juninho who played for Lyon, but I feel like there was like another Juninho that played for Middlesbrough that was super dope. And
that
then
the
no, a different one though. Anyhow, someone who actually has been watching the Premier League for a long time in the comments will have better context.
I think it's a Middlesbrough versus Liverpool, 3-3, 1996.
Yeah, Mr. Tom, he's our guy, man. Yeah. He knows.
No need to look it up. He watched it, he says. 96.
Well, were you at the stadium?
Let's see. Mr. Tom, were you at the stadium? He's not live, so he's.
Yeah, I know. This is the lag here is killing me. So we got 30 seconds till Lolo comes back, I guess.
Anagrams?
It's saying anagrams.
No. Let's talk briefly. Let's talk top 4, top 5. Does Leicester stay in the top 5 with their injuries? There's Lolo.
Not the way they're playing.
No, man. I think they drop out.
They might stay in the top 5. I don't know if they stay in the top 4.
I don't think they stay in the top 5, man. I think that
Leicester,
Leicester.
It's going to be a repeat of last season.
Oh, you think?
Collapse, an absolute collapse.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if the top 4 is City, United, Chelsea, and Spurs,
yeah, baby,
jump off a building.
No, I'm not going to be on.
I think you guys need to take in consideration West Ham. I don't think they're going anywhere. I think they're going to sneak in.
I bet they don't.
Okay.
It's like they almost did 7 years ago and finished 7th.
No, I bet your bar tab on a Friday night that they don't do it.
When was the last bar
That's a lot,
that was
man.
open? My bar tab is huge, and your bar tab is twice as mine.
Yeah. I'll cover both of them. If West Ham make top 4, I'll cover both.
If we can be in a bar together, I'm buying the drinks.
Well, I was at Union Ground.
I would have Leicester ahead of Leicester.
I think West Ham sneaks in,
but I think Spurs.
I think Spurs
are going to go on a
run.
run.
Top 4 then, Mark. If West Ham and Spurs are in, who else? What are we doing there?
Well, obviously City United.
City United, Spurs, West Ham. That's your top 4 in that order.
Can't say for certain, but I think the season for West Ham is somewhat magical, and there's Lolo dancing in the background. I think West Ham is they're just gonna will themselves in. I really do.
I think it's gonna be City, United, Chelsea, and Spurs are gonna sneak fourth.
Well, the other thing is if City wins it all, 5th place goes to the Champions League as well,
That's
right?
also true.
Yeah, but they got to win the Champions League too, or the FA Cup.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in agreement with Mark. With I forget what James called you, Mark. What year?
I'm the Spawny Mark.
The Spawny Mark. I
y'all
think
don't
West
know
Ham,
what that means. It means lucky.
Lucky.
Now, I think West Ham. Look, I think Chelsea's gonna make a run. I think Spurs are actually gonna make a little run, and I do think there's a bit of a collapse happening at Leicester. So, and Man United is gonna probably stay up there. So we're looking at 2 spots. The way West Ham is playing, and look, I don't know, like it's hard to fault much in their game right now. They gave Man City a run the other day. I don't know. Like we've been doubting them all year. So like you can say all you want about them not making it, but they just keep proving people wrong. So I don't know. I'm with Mark. I think West Ham is going to end in the top 4. I think they're going to have a rough time in the Champions League. I don't think they're built for that.
No, not at all.
Do you even remember the last time they were in
not
Europe?
remotely. But I do think that I think this is their kind of magical season.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you still have hope in your club.
No, there's no hope for Liverpool now.
No, we got to finish 8th.
Yeah, you did say that. You did say that
8th,
a while
9th,
ago.
or 10th is better than 5th, 6th, or 7th.
All right, so we covered Saturday. What's Sunday?
Yeah, we didn't cover Saturday. We didn't cover Saturday because there was Fulham Man City at 3:00 tomorrow, our time. Fulham Man City.
It's not even going to be. Everton Burnley is going to be far more entertaining.
Yeah, but what's your prediction for Fulham Man City? Is it going to be like what happened the other day?
It's going to be like Southampton.
Is it?
3-0 with Mahrez with a hat trick. He's on fire.
He is on fire. He looked so good in Sunderland. He took his time in the box and picked the absolute right spot.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like Southampton, where Fulham play well, but they just don't have enough.
I mean, Fulham's not going to play a low block against City. City will score.
They're going to play
goals.
And they're going to play park the bus.
It could even be a game where Fulham scores first, and then you feel good for about 15.
Like Southampton.
And then it's just like,
I don't know about that.
The first goal that goes in the other way is like, all right, let me sneak the rest of my friends in.
Yeah. They are very
4-1.
They are very, very good. Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-1 City.
3-0.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Fulham 1 goal.
That's me too. All right, then we move to Sunday, bright and early, 8 a.m. I get to sleep in on Sunday because I'm not watching this shit. Southampton, Brighton.
Don't give a fuck.
That could be a fun game to watch.
Well, you mean the 2 teams that look great going forward but have no clinical finishing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
So it's going to be like
Danny Ings is a good finisher.
So give me the over/under, guys, on shots. Total shots. Over/under is 40.
I'm going to say at least 10 shots each.
I'm saying
over/under is 40 shots.
Yeah, 20 shots each.
No, I'll take the under.
On goal or just total?
Just shots.
Well, there's no way there's 40 shots.
I want a 3-3. 3-3 would be a.
I would love to see 40 shots on goal between the 2 teams. Honestly, that's just never going to happen. No, it's definitely under 40.
Fucking finish. They'll both have like 10, 15 chances, and they'll probably put 1 each.
Yeah,
it'll be like Danny Ings from like 24 yards out.
Okay, so put the
I'd
over/under
love to
at
see fucking Danny Ings play, but no, he's
20.
not going to.
So put the over/under at 20 shots.
Is he
Would you
hurt?
go over or under?
Danny Ings, what?
Again?
He's been hurt for
I haven't
like
been
the last
watching.
three matches.
Yeah, he's been.
All right, Che Adams scored a worldie a couple games ago.
And that was actually a beautiful goal.
Yeah, it was.
That game was actually fun.
Yeah, it was.
You know, I was like really surprised on how fun that game was to watch because I think within the span of like 20 minutes, there was 5 goals between the two teams.
Hello, Mr. Tom. Depends on how many free kicks Southampton get.
Yeah.
It depends on whether Ward-Prowse gets a fucking.
I'm waiting for the James Ward-Prowse free kick hat trick.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be so cool.
Two before
His dead ball.
He did.
His dead ball play is special.
He should get into the England squad just because of his free
dead
kicks.
ball.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so then that takes us to Leicester City, Sheffield United. So if we're talking about a collapse of Leicester City, is this one of the matches that Sheffield United surprises everybody and steals a point for them?
They sure need some
I'm
points.
going to go for a boring draw.
Yeah. What is your score, though? You said boring?
Ball draw.
2-0 Leicester.
Oh, 2-0. 2-0 Leicester.
Yeah. Even without the firepower that Leicester have, you know, I think they'll be just fine.
I think it'll be a frustrating game for Leicester, and then they'll start scoring late.
Yeah.
Hey, no yawning.
I genuinely think it's going to be a boring
I
game.
think of Leicester Sheffield right now, and that's like fucking.
I mean,
Gonna
no
be-
Barnes, no under,
No,
no Madison, no Johnny Evans.
No Madison. Yeah.
It's just
but
they're
Jose
so
Perez
fucking
can
hurt.
score goals. Like,
Iosi and Iheanacho.
Yeah, probably. He's been picking up the pace a little bit since.
I
since
think
Madison
Leicester.
dropping
I
out.
think Leicester wins this 1-0, old school style.
I go
It's
2-0.
Watch. It's not very entertaining.
I'd play Pereira far up and just let him run against that defense.
Yeah. Moving on. North London Derby.
Oh, that's the good one. That's the only one to watch this weekend.
12:30. And just so
Hey,
y'all know,
we watch all the games on the Stoop. What are you talking about?
we will be here live. Me, Mark, and Chris on the bottom right. I think
I might be around.
we will be there. We'll see if Mark wants to pop in.
Result
Can
dependent.
We're gonna have the whole house. With
No fans at Emirates, though. It's going to be a different atmosphere. It's not going to be the
It's
same,
yeah.
Having those goons there screaming at you just makes the intensity a little more.
Yeah, definitely.
As I mentioned on our pre-watch list, you know, it's like
there's no such thing. as
Spurs
an
don't win at
anymore.
Emirates.
We draw a bunch.
You draw, but you haven't
Draw a
won in
bunch.
10 years, 11 years.
And like you said, Bale was in the picture then. Bale's back in the picture. So,
Yeah.
off that right side.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little worried,
And you should be. And you
think
should be.
2-1
That's
Spurs.
just too much firepower, man.
but
And it's working. You know, you would think that like you add a player in and it takes some time to get that going, but no, it worked right away.
I do have a question.
It's kind of scary.
2016.
Chris,
It's
though.
not like
How the fuck has Højbjerg not been sent off 15 times this season?
Yeah.
the Viking. He did get a stupid yellow card a minute into this Europa League match. He's not playing second leg.
But how is he not been sent off? The amount of fouls and stupid shit he does every game.
He's endearing. Look at that face. Oh, he's
He looks like he wants to kill people.
Yeah.
Then he touches the ref on the shoulder and everything's okay.
That is one of the best positional changes because he's not normally a number 6. I don't think he was at Southampton or Byron, but
He came from
gotta give Joe credit on that one. Huh?
He came from Bayern.
He's
He
become
was at Bayern.
I mean,
He was at Bayern before. Thought he didn't play a lot, but he was there before Southampton.
Well, I still say I don't know what I said originally, but I'm saying that I still say. So you'll have to go back and watch the video and see what I actually said.
I think you said 3-2. I think you said 3-2 scum. I think is what you said.
I'm going with 2-1 Arsenal.
Oh, okay.
I'm changing it up then. You'll never know. You'll have to go watch the video.
I seem to remember I said 2-2. I think it's going to be another draw.
I believe I said 3-1.
Yes, you did.
Spurs.
Arsenal, yeah, good man.
2-1 Spurs.
Louise, definitely penalty in the box for sure. For sure.
No, I don't think you guys get that close.
All right. How many times was Son and Kane going to dive to try and buy a penalty?
Oh, no. None. Zero. No
Really?
doubt.
So are you talking Llorente dive or just a regular dive?
Oh, like you watch them do every single week.
Like Llorente,
They're
like
sending balls
rolling around screaming, and then when you call him out, he jumps up and he takes a swing at you.
Okay, all right, it's all right. It's only it's not so far away. We can reconvene on Sunday live when you watch.
You got my phone number.
We watch the domination that Spurs are going to do, and fucking we only had 4 months.
Dominate. They're going to sit back like they did the last game and play on the counter. Exactly like the last game.
1,700 crosses into the middle again and get nothing. Who's up front? Yeah, all right. There you go. Who's up front? Who do you have up front?
Oh, look, I'd rather put
going to be.
I think it's got to change the game plan because he literally
going to be Obama.
Send them balls in, right in the Dyer's head.
Saka.
I'd love to see them getting them.
Pepe going to play, Nick?
And the counter.
Going to start Pepe?
Watch. Martinelli and Pepe are going to start on the wings with Aubameyang in the middle and Lacazette right behind him.
No way.
I'd love to see him play in the middle.
Who, Martinelli?
No. Yeah.
No, I think Saka's going to get a rest.
Odegaard.
He needs it. Odegaard can play back there in number 9, but for Saka, I think Martinelli can try and slot him in.
You got to play Saka in this game.
No, because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
What matters is his health and safety for the Europa League. So,
but in the London derby.
Nope. I'm sorry, Lolo.
I'm telling you what the fucking Dracula is going to do. What?
This is North London bragging rights and pride. It doesn't give a fuck what it matters. To me and you. No. What I'm saying is it clearly doesn't. From what I've seen all season, it fucking doesn't matter to Arteta and the board and everybody. He's gonna play. Yeah. To me, there's no passion in the current club. Sad because I remember when this game used to fucking mean something. And the current club that we have and the leadership, the people whoever's choosing the teams, like they don't fucking care. And that's why the last one I felt like there was no passion. I was so pissed off at the last match because it was Kieran Tierney, I think, was the only one who gave a shit, and he's been here the shortest time.
Regularly gives a shit.
I mean, the
how much do Atletico miss?
The last one I remember actually fucking people giving a shit about was when Theo scored 2 and got stretched off and giving it to the fans.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was when it was 2-0. And that was the last time I remember anyone actually really giving a shit about it being a derby game.
That's why
for a guy that hasn't been watching too long, when you say Theo, you mean Theo Walcott. Right?
Theo Walcott, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No.
Huxtable.
Theo Huxtable.
Hell of a fucking center back.
But like for Spurs Chris, that's what we were saying about
Warner could play right back because every right back's got 2 surnames now.
Yeah.
But hearing what Kane said about, it's a big match. I'm gonna be there. Like I'm fine. I'm gonna be there.
What Jose said that. The quote Mark read earlier was a Jose quote. But
Jose was like, "I'm not looking down."
He's not one to tell you anything. Kane's leg could be cut off, and he'd be like, he might be there.
Yeah.
He's not giving you any intel.
Yeah.
But
question for Chris.
Yesterday was like, I'm not looking down the table. I'm looking up.
This is what I'm talking about. Saul just said, how many Spurs or Ars players actually give a shit about the bragging rights? This is a sort of a problem.
Kane does. Kane's been there.
Kane does, because he grew up a Gunner. Yeah,
I think Dele cares. I think Bale cares. I think.
Yeah, but that's the thing that bothers me is the ones who actually give a shit right now are the playing for Tottenham.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And no, but come on.
Oh, no, you're saying that you don't have the same respect on the other side. That's what you're saying.
He's you just listed a handful of players.
I think Xhaka cares.
Smashy.
I think Xhaka cares. I know he's kind of makes a lot of mistakes, but like I think he does play very emotional. I think David Luiz is very passionate and emotional as well. And I think both of that's their flaw as well as their gift.
They've given up some big goals this season.
Yeah.
From stupid fucking decisions.
Yeah.
So 18 mostly.
3 then out of 22.
Yeah.
3 fucking actually.
I think Lloris probably cares.
Lloris has been one of the biggest fucking disappointments for Spurs in derby games. He's made some clangers over the last 3 or 4 seasons.
He's getting up there in age. I mean, it's gonna be interesting what we do in the keeper position in the next year or two. And I don't think Joe Hart is. No. Joe Hart's aging out.
You need to look at him keeper.
Get him back from
loan.
Pablo
Gazzaniga?
Gazzaniga is a Elche. He's what was that?
Oh, is he on loan?
Yeah, he's on loan. Yeah, because they brought in Hart, so that they're not.
So have to get if Spurs don't make the top 4, are you tell me what your thoughts are on Kane's fate and Jose's fate?
Well, not making the top 4, does that also mean not winning Europa? Because I think we're saying not being in Europe. I think you're saying not being in Europe next year.
Not being in the Champions League. So if they don't make the Champions League next year,
I mean, honestly, when Ponch came in, like even just getting into a final last season, like that's not what we've experienced historically in the last 2 decades. So that was an elevation, and I think bringing in Mourinho was to get some silverware. I think there are still some maybe low value silverware, but there's still League Cup. Europa League is still completely on the table. I don't see. I mean, Milan maybe. I mean, who else is really? Well, I guess Arsenal's still in it, but I don't really give a shit about them.
Leicester, Benfica.
Oh, yellow cards for that?
No, it was more like Kane's 27?
Oh.
28.
Yo, hey, by the way, Chris, you got a Spurs fan here in the comments. Rob Greenleaf. He's a Spurs fan, so you actually finally have a little support here. He said hardware. I don't know why he's saying that. That writing that right there is as much hardware as you have. That fucking comment right there. But yes, it's hardware is what he's saying. Like when no, I'm not. I messed that up earlier. I'm not going to even say it. But what I'm saying is go ahead and hate on Arsenal. This is a match where you guys, I feel Spurs are expected to win on Sunday. I would say you guys are the favorites, and it's pretty obvious that you guys are the favorites. This is one of those matches that Arsenal could like show up. Yeah. One of these matches where we've done it a few times this year where we just show up and we're there for the whole game and we play really well. And I think this could be one of them. Maybe Lacazette gets everybody excited. Tierney gives somebody a big speech. I don't see it coming from Arteta. But maybe Arteta reaches back to, hey, back in my day, this match used to mean something. But,
Hey, Rob. Yeah, Rob, come on, you Spurs.
Yeah.
Listen, this game is going to cancel St. Tottenham's Day officially for this season. That's going to be, what, five seasons running. You're not able to do your little dance above us.
Not 5.
What do your math?
It will be. This season will be 5 if they finish.
This will be 5.
This will be 5. So cancel your
17, 18,
plan.
19, 20, 21.
Get your deposit back on the banquet hall. It's it. This is
No, it's COVID, bro. There's no banquet halls.
Oh, that's
you
genius.
want.
Fucking genius.
Because I remember finishing below you the last 3 seasons and winning more fucking trophies.
Exactly.
Well, historically,
Yeah.
it's 60 years since we won the league.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the last 5 seasons. How many trophies we won?
Talk to Chris about Liverpool. They had some droughts.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Big
count as a
droughts.
drought if you've
Never won the
done anything.
Premier League.
Oh, so we're only talking the last 25 years.
30 years nearly.
Won 2 Champions Leagues, so you guys can all suck on that. No.
and you won the league. And you guys will likely win the league sometime in the near future.
Yeah.
So relax.
I don't think that's a given. That's
What do you think about this talk about?
I think Man City. I think there's this. I think there's a real possibility it turns into Germany or Italy, where Man City just wins 5, 6, 7 in a row. I think it's a real possibility.
It already looked like a possibility when they were literally using all the oil money they could ever find to have a bench that's better than the other 19 fucking teams. It's insanity.
Yeah.
How have they not just continued to win for the last?
But that was Chelsea from 2002.
Yeah, but like Man City is like Chelsea on steroids
15th every fucking season, and then they got that money.
I feel like,
and that's that.
That club's so well positioned. Their academy, there's so much investment in their academy.
Okay, so
Now as well.
anyway, all right, moving on. I think we're all in agreement. Arsenal are going to win tomorrow. Moving on. Man United versus West Ham.
We're not.
Man United versus West Ham.
This should be a good game.
Should be a good game.
Should be a good game.
So this will prove, I feel like this, if West Ham can beat Man United,
that's going to help their top 4 situation.
I think you kind of got to stop giving him shit, Chris.
So here's where I sit on that. If they play as well as they did against City, they're going to beat them.
Well, they just played City and lost 1-0 or 2-1, right?
All right,
1-0.
I don't remember.
2-1. And Man United just beat City 2-0. So
that's where I'm saying. Is it going to be the Man U that turned up against City, or is it going to be the Man U that turned up this week?
Crystal Palace or this week. Yeah.
But you've watched this season. There's you can't compare one team to another. I mean, it's
we're all in a strange way. Everyone here is rooting for Man United, right? Like
no,
not that we like them, but in the very small chance, Tottenham has a good chance of getting in the top 4, but in the remote chance that any of us get into the top 4, West Ham has to come down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, Lingard can't play.
Yeah, Lingard can't play.
Oh, that's right, because he's on loan.
Yeah. Martial, Rashford, and Cavani all out.
Huh.
But I think I agree with Mr. Tom.
Mr. Pickles, that's a good point. I didn't think about that.
I agree with Tom that it will be penalties versus corners.
Yeah, Souček banging them in from the corners and Fernandes.
Yep. Ooh, that should be a good one. That should be We'll be doing our
better game.
Watching that.
We'll be
Probably
doing
a
our
draw.
post match. All right, that takes us to Monday. Chris versus Mark at the Molyneux.
It is at Molyneux.
That already improves our chances. So let's.
Yeah.
Look, I have no idea. I have no idea who's going to do what. Who's the latest to be hurt for Liverpool?
Everybody.
Just their pride.
Fernandinho?
Yeah, the pride. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Jota's back. I think he'll start against Wolves.
Fabinho was playing.
No,
in
he won't.
You don't think so?
No.
All the difference.
I mean, I don't think your attack is pretty anemic right now.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. No, that's no doubt. Firmino is out.
We texted about this a little bit, and William Jose is a very specific type of striker, and nothing that Wolves does accommodates the type of striker that he is.
No.
Like, just because he's the same size as Jimenez, he's more like a Fernando Llorente type, like big, fucking strong, can head the ball, and
doesn't seem to play at all.
You would think like your wings would be right-footed on the right, left-footed on the left, get balls in. Except now you have Traore on the right and Neto on the left, cutting in, and you have a really big striker who doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Time.
No.
Time to do a shot.
It's not going to be an exciting game. It's not going to be an exciting game.
Right, clearly, the director is bored with this.
I think we're going to sit back in that low block and just it's going to be 1-1, 0-0. Knows? I don't know.
All right, guys.
I think 1-1. Liverpool draws a Liverpool. Liverpool trips somebody up in the box, and then Wolves maybe they get a penalty, and then maybe we get one moment of magic and score a goal.
I think there's going to be a very beautiful goal from Pedro Neto.
I think
Neto's going to make a move. So y'all start him on your fantasy team.
He's on mine. He's in my midfield.
He's being heavily scouted by Liverpool. So
I don't think
Wolves are our new Southampton.
I do not think we keep him, and it's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate.
He's like 21. He's so good. He's so young.
So the Wolves in general are just like ridiculously young. I mean, Ruben Neves is like 23.
Yeah, Neves.
He looks like he's 40 and has a 2-pack a day habit.
Yeah.
Did anyone watch the Man U game this week with Diallo?
No, we don't watch.
No. But he looked.
He's a good little player, man.
Good.
Yeah, he's good.
Really good.
Like he's from
Mike Ian Smith. Who's Mike?
That's one of the best youth. Atalanta's youth academy is unbelievable.
Yeah,
but now they can't keep the players.
Unbelievably good.
I actually think against Liverpool that Willian Jose is going to sit and they're going to start Silva.
You might as well. He's stylistically Silva's a better fit.
Just start him. He's actually Silva's been playing a lot better. He's been a little more aggressive. He's been a little more aware of where the ball is. The problem being is that he just doesn't have the girth. He doesn't have the weight. You know, in a couple of years, the guy will put on 20 pounds, and you know he'll be able to cut through two defenders and take them down. You know,
he came a year too early, I think.
Well, and he was also expected to be under the tutelage of Jimenez, and Jimenez has not obviously not been there.
Yeah.
You know, and I also think that it's been like, you know, it hasn't been as brutal as Liverpool. Liverpool has just been, they've been snake bit. They've had these terrible injuries, and it just down and down and down the line.
Yeah,
the Wolves have had just these nagging injuries. You know, we lose Marsal, we get him back, we lose him again. We lose Bali, we get him back, we lose him again. Podence, we lose him, we get him back, we lose him again. We just
I forgot you guys had him. I like him a lot.
What's that?
I like Podence a lot.
Podence is amazing. I think he's too small.
I think Silver is very, very lightweight.
Daniel Podence.
Yep, I was just looking at those to give you guys some anagrams, and then you bring him up. Non-pedaled ice. He is non-pedaled ice, to be honest.
He's an awesome little player. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
But I think he's too small for the way he plays, for his style.
But look at
the way he plays, his size. He's just looking to get hurt. You know,
he's looking to get hurt. Maybe he's not built for it. You know.
He's 5'4". I mean, he's like the smallest guy in the Premier League. Maybe not 5'4".
Maybe he's not going for the
5'6".
Premier League.
He's like 5'6".
Yeah, but he definitely
he's
makes
the smallest
the cut
guy
for
in the
me.
Premier League.
I don't care about any of this that you guys are talking about.
Okay, James.
You go ahead. I'm just.
So let's go around. I say 1-1. Mark, you've got a 1-1 nil.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
At Molyneux, I mean, I would hope the Portuguese can put together something.
Yeah, we will for
2-1. 2-1.
I think Liverpool's stout defense will keep Pedro Neto out of the everywhere, and a
how in the hell can you have Liverpool and stout defense in the same sentence? That
and
is ridiculous.
Wait, and a 93rd minute Divock Origi strike for the win for Liverpool.
There he goes.
My God.
That's what I think of your stupid Wolves.
At least we won't get relegated.
Neither will Arsenal. What are you talking about?
Slippery slope. Slippery slope there. Slippery slope.
No.
Yeah, right.
You're only 12 points out of relegation. That's
yeah, man.
a lot.
Yeah, and we're only 12 points out of 4th place, too.
10 to go. That's a lot. Daniel, thank you for the super sticker. We appreciate it, man.
All right.
And I'm trying to have as many different expressions as possible.
What's up? Thank you so much for the super sticker. For some reason, when this pops up, we can't see which actual sticker you chose.
No.
I think it's better that way.
No, because I think I know who this is, and his stickers could be interesting. Especially if he had his choice. Oh, yeah, keep it up. Literally. And if I know him, it means what you think it means. He put a sticker that says, keep it up.
Okay, little gunner.
No, probably.
Young gunner soon.
He'll be a big gooner soon. Keep it up, boys. You'll be a big gooner soon.
You'll be a big gunner
soon. All right, guys. Well, listen, we're going to go for
the Urge Overkill version.
Exactly.
Yeah. Girl, you'll be young soon. Little Gunner is sponsored by Pfizer.
Little blue pill.
And that little gunner. Is your cannon not shooting full? So Daniel Neiden says yes, it does. Okay, awesome, guys. So we're gonna go for about 15 more minutes, and then we're gonna move over into the private stream. And the private stream is by invite only, and it is
that's where Lolo takes his top off.
Definitely.
Yes, that's where Matt puts on the lederhosen.
That's where the hair comes down. Red card. That's where I bask in my light, my backlight.
Nick, Lolo, you look like an 80s Springsteen video right now.
Yes,
the top comes
I was
off.
thinking the same thing.
No, man, it's more like kind of like Poison or
is it? I went
without a spark.
And then
Lighting change.
Oh, this is an 80s video now.
Yeah.
You're muted.
Anyway, yes. So anyway, at 9:30 in 17 minutes or so, we'll be heading over to the private chat. So make sure if you guys want to join that, join our Patreon or put a super chat in here. Show us a little cash. Show us a little love that you like what we're doing and you would like to join us for the part that we don't air to the rest of the world. So if we're willing to say this kind of stuff, who knows what we'll say on the live, on the post happy hour, not so happy hour. Title pending.
Gonna be some brief nudity.
I'm gonna lick Chris's beard.
Some full frontal. There'll be some full frontal, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little
so
SSC.
So I'm going to need Mark or Director Man. We're going to need to send these links over to people. So I'll send you guys that link right now, and we can work on getting those links to the people who deserve them, like Saul and Daniel, Mr. Mike Pickles. I'm sure
Mr.
Karen
Tom.
is asleep. Mr. Tom. Anyway, okay, so with the last 10 minutes, guys, let's burn through some. I want to burn through the rest of these eyes, okay? I want you guys.
Don't really go to your face, though. It's impossible to look at.
That is kind of tough.
Okay, then do it on Chris's face.
No, do it on no one's face. All right, do it on my face. Fine.
Okay, come on. Let's do it. Oh, we gotta, and then back up.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa. That went too
Good
quick.
job.
Wow. Maybe it
was
was my
quick.
face.
I spent a lot of time looking at Mason Mount.
Yeah, but you did.
He is kind of dreamy.
Oh, I
Jamie
know who that
Vardy.
is.
Oh, I know. That's Jamie Vardy.
Yeah, that's cigarettes.
Fucking crackhead.
Cigarettes and Red Bull right there.
What did I say the
That
first
chick
time I
at
saw
Bang.
him on in Premier League? I said I wanted to give him a cup of soup and a blanket.
Yeah, because he looks like he needs it. He's a bit of a crackhead look to him. Meth head.
Not so much now that he shaved the beard.
Yeah.
Well, that's too
Harry Maguire?
close.
No, that's David Luiz.
Yeah.
David Luiz.
That's definitely David Luiz.
Hmm.
Chris is waiting. He's like, "Where are the eyes? Give me the eyes."
Sorry, guys. I only had time to do 5 of those. So,
Are you clipping those live? You're clipping those?
no, I did them this afternoon. I have a life too,
I mean, that's a nice stogie you got there. I appreciate it.
God knows I don't.
Good Monte Cristo.
I keep going on. I go on mute when I'm having a cigarette.
No, I did that last week, and they were just fucking smoke.
Ah, fuck it. If you got them, smoke them, huh?
Okay, exactly right.
I gotta tell you, boys, the cigarette sounds
kids,
good,
all
but
right,
it's been 3 months since my last cigarette.
Go watch me watch TV. I'm also lighting it with a blowtorch.
Careful that beard, son.
Oh my God. Yeah. Jesus. What is going on? Save that for the private stream.
I ran out of matches.
And this is what you can look forward to in the Patreon stream.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Things get spicy. Oh, De Bruyne. Yeah, get spicy. Get spicy.
You doing any welding over there?
What's that?
No, I just
doing
light
any welding?
cigarettes.
No.
Welding?
Yeah.
You need some welding?
No. I'm just wondering why you have a blowtorch.
Oh, yeah, because sometimes I got to melt shit.
Like your face?
No. He just spends all day making his own Spurs trophies.
Ooh.
Yes, out of Arsenal tears.
That's gotta hurt.
Hey, Atleti. I think right now you're on Periscope. If you hop over to the YouTube stream, you can pop on a super chat or a sticker there, and you could just send over on that. Just show us some love on there. But right now, I believe Atleti, you're on Periscope. That's what that little logo there means on Twitter. So move over to the YouTube link. And then on the YouTube, it'll have all that on there where you can do that. And I'll send you the link.
What's not a beer? I gotta make a beer run. Anybody need anything?
Yes, I could use a beer. I could use one more beer. And I think I'll actually wait for my next beer till 9:30. There we go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to drinking when we switch over.
Yeah, when we switch over, that's when we can all pass out on the stream. And Ian Smith, who says, another streamer who wants my money. We don't want your money. We need your money.
We need your money. Let's be honest. We've been doing this for a year and then some change, man. We need to keep this going.
As Arsenal fans, what is the FA like? How many FA Cups do you need to win to feel the joy you would have for one Premier League?
None. It doesn't matter. I would much rather win the league than watch than win the FA Cup any day.
It's definitely a consolation prize.
Yeah.
It's definitely bragging rights over Spurs is what it means the most to me.
That's literally all it is.
It like nothing else really. It's not even bragging rights over
anyone else.
Man United or anybody.
FA right now? Are you still in FA?
No, we got knocked out by Southampton and then beat the shit out of them the next week.
Yeah.
Like 4 days later.
Same thing happened to us.
Bullshit.
We lost to Southampton and beat them the next day.
Arteta put out a fucking second string squad that was dog shit.
When's the League Cup final? It's usually like in February. What happened this year?
It's later.
It's in
it's
like
next month.
May this
Next
year?
month.
Who is it? City versus
Spurs.
Spurs?
City and Spurs.
Fuck,
Hey.
Chris, beat them, please.
April 25th. April 25th. Tune in.
Win.
April 25th, man. You guys against Man City.
They win so many League Cups. It's just
Yeah,
just
but
rename it the Man City Cup.
This isn't the time.
Again, it's bring all that other money in. Your City's bench is better. I've said it again. City's bench is better than
The majority of people's first teams.
Yeah.
Everyone else's first teams.
I mean, look,
I sit on the bench. It's a write-off. It's a write-off for UAE. It's a write-off. It's
look
fine.
at the defenders they've got on the bench. It's like 200 million.
And they're fine. You just let him. They'll just burn the money. They're fine. But those players, do they? Are they happy to sit there and make the money? That's how I feel about Bale when he was at Madrid. He was like, "All right, I'll just sit back and play golf and get paid."
600 grand a week. Yeah.
But now he's getting playing time again because Jose told him, "You want to play football? Or you want to go back to Madrid and sit on the bench?"
Yeah, with Zidane, who fucking.
To be fair, his first 4 years were pretty good there, but
They were, and Levy definitely was hoping that he could rekindle something and get some of that magic back, and he has in the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's been playing really well, and I'm really glad to see that just before the European Championships for Wales, as a Welshman.
Rodon's not getting much playing time, though. Would you hope that Rodon's getting more playing time? Joe Rodon.
Joe Rodon looks pretty solid.
He's not.
I'd like to see him play more because he's actually a really fucking good center back.
Yeah, he's young. I guess there's two people in front of him that he's gotten some playing time, but
you mean like Ampadu?
Well, I'm not saying at Wales. I'm saying at Spurs.
I think that Joe Rodon is as good. I think he should be playing ahead as Davinson Sanchez.
Is Daniel James Welsh?
He doesn't have the speed that Sanchez has. I don't think he has the speed Sanchez has.
Yeah, but he's also got a lot more fucking aerial game and physicality.
Sanchez is a pretty physical character.
He looks physical. He's not.
Can we see the?
That was maybe seen when Benteke put in a goal in the 46th minute in Palace, but
I think Davinson Sanchez is one of those ones who flatters to deceive a lot more than.
Where is this button here? There we go. What the fuck are you guys talking about Spurs for that long for?
I was talking about Wales.
Wales! Talking about Wales, the Welsh Mafia.
I wasn't paying attention. I was sending people the link to our continuation, the Not So Happy Hour, which is for Patreon patrons only, or people who have thrown down a little cash. We're not even asking for a specific amount. But we'll send you that link and we'll talk some more smack and nonsense, and it'll be a lot more of this. Anyway, so guys, before we finish this up, we got about 5 more minutes on here. So who do you guys think will win the weekend? It can be a club, it can be a person. Who do you think, all in all, is going to leave this weekend with saying that was the best weekend? Is a manager?
Bale with a brace. Bale with a brace at Emirates.
I'm really hoping it's
After 10 years. What?
Emile Smith Rowe. I'm really hoping that he just shows up.
We're talking about so players versus teams?
Players. Any player.
anybody. No, it could be a team. So you could say like, oh, like I think West Ham wins the weekend. I think they beat Man United and really prove themselves. And I think if they do that, they'll win the weekend. It won't matter who wins the North London derby.
Yeah.
Now I agree with Chris. If Bale gets like a hat trick, then maybe it means it proves a lot for him, and it proves a lot. You know, he's the one. He scored a goal 10 years ago, the last time they won at the Emirates. Like, it makes him more of this poster child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
no. I'm going to go with West Ham beating United and showing all you doubters that they're not overachieving.
Yeah.
And that they're for real. And
they're
going to stay in the top 4.
I may even more specifically give it to David Moyes.
I think
who we thought was going to be sacked.
I know that was a bold prediction at the time, but given their schedule, it was realistic.
No, it wasn't a bold prediction. It was quite realistic.
I think so I'm going to say Chelsea wins, which I think they will win, and West Ham loses, and Everton has a tough time against Burnley, which I think they will.
I think they will too.
You'll see some separation from the top 4, so I think Chelsea will walk away starting to feel good about securing top 4.
So you think if Chelsea comes away with a good win against Leeds United, they'll win the weekend? Yeah. What? And Mark, you said Emile Smith-Rowe. Emile Smith-Rowe comes out, and so I would say for him to win the weekend, it would be the fact that he can reignite the North London derby in a new generation of young fans.
I want to watch him start ahead of Odegaard.
I don't think he does. I think Odegaard starts, and I think Emile Smith-Rowe comes in off the bench.
I think you're right, but I think based on what I've watched them play recently, I think Emile Smith-Rowe is still a better player.
Yeah. I think Odegaard has more real-world experience.
I don't know, man. That's tough. That's tough. I mean,
I think they're both really good players. I think
Odegaard has had so little time with the team.
I think Odegaard's a good signing, and I think he's a good player. But I think Smith-Rowe has their ability to switch from wide to center really well.
Yeah. I mean, what I like, I've said this all along. I like the way Arsenal plays with Smith-Rowe. Even though if I think Odegaard is maybe more talented, he's a little bit older too. Smith-Rowe doesn't hold on to the ball for very long. He passes it along.
He plays quickly, and he has a really good eye for a pass.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Odegaard's a long-term solution. I don't think he's going to be on Arsenal next year.
Well,
no, I don't think so either.
I don't.
But I think he's a better player than Smith-Rowe. I think he's better for Arsenal than Smith-Rowe. And yeah, I'll go ahead and say it.
Look,
the guy that doesn't know anything.
And that's the point of this talk. I mean, we can agree to disagree on that.
I like Odegaard on the field better than Smith-Rowe.
Okay, guys. Well, look, we're just at about 9:30, which makes that 2:30 in the morning in England, and the early afternoon in Australia. But it also means that it's time. That is the end of our happy hour, and we will be moving over to our private happy hour chat room where we really let the hair down and we just talk. And so
nobody here lets the hair down. except for Chris.
Chris, yeah.
And
Chris has all of our years,
and he'll be with the rest of us.
Yeah. So if you haven't already joined Patreon, we'll send you the link to that, and we may even send you a link to join in the fun and get your face on camera if you feel like doing that. Saul, we would love to see what Australia looks like. So Saul, Mr. Mike Pickles, I've already sent you guys the link in via Patreon, and Mr. Tom, I've already sent it to you via Twitter. Atleti, I'm not sure what happened to you, where you went, but if anyone is interested
trying to get onto YouTube
in joining us, then go ahead and join our Patreon and donate. Is $3 a month. It's nothing. So you would spend more money here on Super Chats.
Pennies a day. Pennies a day, lads. Pennies a day.
Pennies a day. But fellas on screen, I sent you guys each individually the link. And so just go ahead. We'll end this back out of here, log into that one, and we'll start that one up momentarily. Okay, so from Brooklyn, everybody rep your club. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on, you Spurs.
Chris, nothing? Liverpool? He's just content.
Not this year. I'm content.
He's content. All right, Atleti, I hear you. I'm going to send it to you on Twitter. All right, brother? So from Brooklyn, peace out, y'all. See y'all back.